In the darkness between stars, something ancient travels. A gift from space, carried across millions of miles, now runs through your blood. The spiral pattern of DNA that makes you human might actually come from deep space. Scientists have found basic life-building blocks riding on comets and meteors that crashed into Earth's early oceans billions of years ago. These weren't just simple substances, but complex materials that could form DNA. When space rocks hit our planet, they bring more than just dust. They deliver parts of life from the cosmos, the building blocks that make proteins and DNA, the very alphabet of life. One famous meteorite contained over 70 different amino acids, some never before seen on Earth. This brings up a concerning possibility. Could there be other types of life in the universe? The prevailing scientific theory about the origin of life on Earth is known as abiogenesis. This theory proposes that life emerged from non-living matter through a series of chemical reactions and molecular interactions over billions of years. Scientists believe that early Earth provided the ideal conditions for these reactions to occur. The primordial atmosphere, rich in hydrogen, methane, and ammonia, combined with energy sources like ultraviolet radiation from the sun and lightning strikes, created a chemical soup in the ancient oceans. This mixture, often referred to as the primordial soup, contains simple organic molecules that are considered the building blocks of life. Over time, these simple molecules combine to form more complex structures, eventually leading to the formation of self-replicating molecules like RNA. These molecules could store and transmit genetic information, a crucial step towards the development of life as we know it. From there, the first primitive cells emerged, capable of maintaining internal chemical environments distinct from their surroundings. This process of chemical evolution eventually gave rise to the first living organisms, setting the stage for biological evolution and the incredible diversity of life we see on Earth today. While many details of this process remain uncertain, ongoing research continues to shed light on this fascinating chapter of our planet's history. Panspermia challenges our understanding of life's origins by suggesting that life on Earth might have come from outer space. This concept proposes that microorganisms, or chemical precursors of life, could have hitched a ride on comets, asteroids, or space dust, traveling vast distances across the cosmos before landing on our planet. When exploring the origins of life, one challenge is not just understanding the science, but communicating it clearly. That's where tools like Filmora have become surprisingly useful in my process. For parts of this documentary, I've been using Filmora's audio to video feature. It allows me to take a simple voice recording, like a segment of this narration, and instantly convert it into a video with visuals, captions, and even a talking avatar if I want to personalize the delivery. The process is fast, and most of it is automated through AI. You can upload audio from your computer or even directly from YouTube. Then choose your style, aspect ratio, and duration. Filmora's AI selects highlights from the audio and builds a visual sequence around it. If you're creating lessons, short explainers, or summaries, this saves a lot of time and still looks professional. You can also make edits manually afterwards using Filmora's full editing timeline. I found it especially helpful for previewing how my voiceover segments might look with visual context before I commit to a full render. If you're working with educational content or just want an easier way to turn ideas into videos, Filmora is a great option to explore. Thousands of creators are already using this to speed up their workflow. Don't get left behind. Click the link in the description and start creating effortlessly with Filmora today. Traditional views often assume that life emerged from the primordial soup of early Earth, gradually evolving from simple molecules to complex organisms. Panspermia, however, opens up the possibility that life is much older and more widespread throughout the universe than we previously thought. This idea has profound implications for our search for extraterrestrial life. If panspermia is correct, life could be dispersed across galaxies, potentially making it more common than we ever imagined. It also raises questions about whether life on Earth is unique or part of a larger cosmic ecosystem. Panspermia does not necessarily contradict the theory of evolution, but it does push back the starting point of life on Earth. This challenges scientists to reconsider the timeframes and conditions under which life could have developed, potentially expanding our understanding of life's resilience and adaptability in extreme environments. The idea that life might have originated in space, known as panspermia, is supported by several intriguing pieces of evidence. One key finding is the discovery of complex organic molecules in interstellar space and on comets. These molecules, including amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins, suggest that the raw ingredients for life may be abundant throughout the universe. Meteorites found on Earth have also yielded compelling clues. Some of these space rocks contain organic compounds and even structures that resemble fossilized microorganisms. While the biological nature of these structures is debated, their presence indicates that space objects can potentially carry life-related materials. Furthermore, studies have shown that certain microorganisms can survive the extreme conditions of space. Experiments conducted on the International Space Station have demonstrated that some bacteria and fungi can endure prolonged exposure to the vacuum, radiation, and temperature fluctuations of space. This resilience suggests that simple life forms could potentially travel between celestial bodies. The recent discovery of water on Mars and other celestial bodies in our solar system also bolsters the possibility of life originating beyond Earth. If life can arise wherever liquid water and organic molecules exist, then the chances of it emerging in space increase significantly. While these findings do not prove that life originated in space, they certainly keep the possibility open and continue to fuel scientific exploration and debate. The formation of organic molecules in space is a fascinating process that occurs despite the seemingly inhospitable conditions. Interstellar clouds, vast regions of gas and dust, serve as cosmic laboratories where these complex molecules can form. These clouds are incredibly cold, often reaching temperatures close to absolute zero, which counterintuitively aids in molecule formation by slowing down chemical reactions and allowing more time for complex structures to develop. Radiation plays a crucial role in this cosmic chemistry. Ultraviolet light from nearby stars, cosmic rays, and even the faint glow of background radiation left over from the Big Bang provide energy to drive chemical reactions. This energy can break apart simple molecules like water, carbon dioxide, and methane, creating reactive fragments that recombine to form more complex organic compounds. The surfaces of dust grains in these interstellar clouds act as catalysts, providing a platform for molecules to come together and react. These grains are typically made of silicates or carbon-based materials and can trap atoms and simple molecules on their surfaces, increasing the chances of chemical reactions occurring. Scientists have detected a wide range of organic molecules in space, including amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. These discoveries suggest that the ingredients for life might be more common in the universe than previously thought, potentially seeding planets with the necessary components for life to emerge. This cosmic organic chemistry continues to challenge our understanding of how life could arise in the universe and expands our search for potentially habitable worlds beyond Earth. Comets and asteroids likely played a crucial role in delivering organic molecules to Earth during its early formation. These celestial bodies, remnants from the birth of our solar system, are rich in water, carbon compounds, and other essential elements for life. As they bombarded the young Earth, they deposited vast quantities of these materials onto our planet's surface. The intense impacts of comets and asteroids not only brought these vital ingredients, but also created conditions conducive to chemical reactions. The energy from these collisions could have sparked the formation of more complex organic molecules, potentially jump-starting the processes that led to life. Particularly noteworthy are carbonaceous chondrites, a type of meteorite that contains significant amounts of organic compounds. These space rocks have been found to harbor amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, as well as other biologically relevant molecules. Such discoveries support the idea that the raw materials for life may have come from beyond our planet. Recent missions to comets and asteroids have provided further evidence of their potential as carriers of life's precursors. For instance, the Rosetta mission to comet 67P/Churyumov-Gerasimenko detected organic molecules in its icy nucleus, reinforcing the notion that these cosmic wanderers could have seeded Earth with the necessary components for life to emerge. The detection of complex organic molecules in the vast expanses of interstellar space has revolutionized our understanding of cosmic origins. These intricate chemical compounds, once thought to form exclusively on planets, are now known to exist in the cold, dark regions between stars. This remarkable discovery suggests that the building blocks of life may be more common throughout the universe than previously believed. Astronomers have identified a variety of organic molecules in interstellar clouds, including amino acids, which are fundamental components of proteins. The presence of these sophisticated molecules in space indicates that the chemical precursors of life can form naturally in cosmic environments without the need for planetary conditions. This finding lends credence to the idea that the ingredients for life may have been delivered to Earth by comets and asteroids during its early formation. Furthermore, the existence of these complex organics in interstellar space supports the concept of panspermia, the hypothesis that life could spread throughout the galaxy by hitching rides on comets or cosmic dust. If organic molecules can survive the harsh conditions of space, it becomes more plausible that simple life forms or their precursors could potentially travel between star systems. The discovery of these molecules also sheds light on the chemical evolution of the universe. It suggests that as stars and planets form from interstellar material, they inherit a rich chemical legacy that may predispose them to the development of life. This cosmic chemical complexity hints at a universe that may be more hospitable to life than we once imagined, expanding our search for extraterrestrial life and deepening our understanding of our own origins in the cosmos. Several exoplanets have captured the attention of scientists due to their potential for hosting life. One of the most promising is Proxima Centauri b, orbiting our nearest stellar neighbor. This rocky world, slightly larger than Earth, lies within the habitable zone of its star, where liquid water could exist on the surface. Another intriguing candidate is TRAPPIST-1e, part of a system of 7 Earth-sized planets. This world receives a similar amount of stellar energy as our planet, making it a prime target for further study. Kepler 452b, nicknamed Earth's cousin, also orbits within its star's habitable zone and has a radius only 60% larger than Earth's. The super-Earth K218b has garnered significant interest due to the detection of water vapor in its atmosphere. While larger and more massive than our planet, it orbits a cool red dwarf star at a distance that could allow for liquid water. Gliese 581c, another super-Earth, orbits on the inner edge of its star's habitable zone. Its size and proximity to a red dwarf make it an intriguing subject for studying potential atmospheric conditions conducive to life. The habitable zone plays a crucial role in our search for life beyond Earth. This region around a star, often called the Goldilocks zone, represents the area where conditions might be just right for life as we know it to exist. Within this zone, planets can potentially maintain liquid water on their surface, a key ingredient for life as we understand it. The concept of the habitable zone directly influences our exploration of exoplanets and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. When astronomers discover planets orbiting within the habitable zones of their stars, it raises exciting possibilities. These worlds become prime candidates for further study, as they might harbor the necessary conditions for life to emerge and thrive. However, the habitable zone is just one factor in the complex equation of life. A planet's atmosphere, magnetic field, and geological activity also play significant roles. Even within our own solar system, we see how these factors can create potentially habitable environments beyond the traditional habitable zone, such as on the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn. As we continue to refine our understanding of habitable zones and discover more exoplanets, we expand our knowledge of where life might exist in the universe. This ongoing research not only helps us identify promising targets for future exploration, but also deepens our appreciation for the delicate balance of conditions that allow life to flourish on our own planet. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is a complex molecule found in nearly every cell of living organisms. It serves as the instruction manual for life, containing the genetic information that determines an organism's characteristics and functions. This remarkable molecule is shaped like a twisted ladder known as a double helix, with each rung composed of paired chemical bases. The importance of DNA lies in its ability to store and transmit genetic information from one generation to the next. It achieves this through a unique code formed by the sequence of 4 chemical bases: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. These bases pair up in specific ways, creating a language that cells can read and use to produce proteins, the building blocks of life. DNA is often called the blueprint of life because it contains the instructions for building and maintaining an organism. Just as a blueprint guides the construction of a building, DNA guides the development and functioning of living things. It determines physical traits like eye color and height, as well as more complex characteristics, such as susceptibility to certain diseases or behavioral tendencies. Perhaps most remarkably, DNA has the ability to replicate itself with extraordinary accuracy. The structure of deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, is a marvel of molecular engineering that allows it to function as the blueprint of life. At its core, DNA consists of 2 long strands that coil around each other to form a double helix. These strands are made up of smaller units called nucleotides, each containing a sugar, a phosphate group, and one of 4 nitrogenous bases: adenine, thymine, guanine, or cytosine. The key to DNA's information storage capacity lies in the specific pairing of these bases. Adenine always pairs with thymine, and guanine always pairs with cytosine. This complementary base pairing ensures that the information encoded in one strand is mirrored in the other, providing a built-in backup system and allowing for accurate replication. The sequence of these base pairs along the DNA molecule forms a code that determines the genetic instructions for an organism. Just as letters combine to form words and sentences, the 4 DNA bases combine in various sequences to spell out the instructions for building and maintaining living organisms. This digital-like code can store an immense amount of information in a remarkably compact form. Moreover, the double helix structure of DNA allows it to unzip and separate when needed for processes like replication and transcription. This feature enables the genetic information to be accessed, copied, and passed on to new cells or offspring, ensuring the continuity of life across generations. The elegant structure of DNA thus serves as both a stable archive and a dynamic template for life's essential processes. DNA, the blueprint of life, is composed of 4 fundamental units called nucleotides. These nucleotides are adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. Each nucleotide consists of a sugar molecule, a phosphate group, and a nitrogenous base. These components link together to form the iconic double helix structure of DNA. The formation of these building blocks in space is a fascinating area of study in astrobiology. Scientists have discovered that some of the precursor molecules for nucleotides can form in interstellar clouds and on the surfaces of cosmic dust grains. Ultraviolet radiation and cosmic rays can trigger chemical reactions in these environments, potentially creating complex organic molecules. Researchers have detected amino acids and nucleobases in meteorites, suggesting that these crucial components of life could have originated in space. The harsh conditions of the cosmos, including extreme temperatures and radiation, might actually facilitate the formation of these complex molecules. This cosmic origin of DNA building blocks supports the idea of panspermia, which proposes that life or its precursors could have been distributed throughout the universe by asteroids, comets, and other celestial bodies. While we have not yet found definitive proof of DNA formation in space, the evidence suggests that the universe might be a vast laboratory for creating the ingredients of life. Scientists employ a range of sophisticated techniques to investigate the possible extraterrestrial origins of DNA components. One key approach involves analyzing meteorites and other space-derived materials that fall to Earth. These cosmic visitors can contain organic molecules, including some of the building blocks of DNA. Researchers use advanced analytical methods such as mass spectrometry and chromatography to identify and quantify organic compounds in these extraterrestrial samples. They look for nucleobases, sugars, and other precursor molecules that could have played a role in the formation of early genetic material. Another avenue of study focuses on simulating the conditions of space in laboratory settings. Scientists recreate the harsh environment of interstellar space, exposing simple organic compounds to ultraviolet radiation, cosmic rays, and extreme temperatures. These experiments help determine whether DNA components could form or survive in space. Astronomers also use powerful telescopes and spectroscopic techniques to search for organic molecules in distant parts of our galaxy. By studying the light emitted or absorbed by these molecules, they can identify potential precursors to DNA floating in vast interstellar clouds. This research provides valuable insights into the cosmic distribution of life-essential molecules and the possibility of their delivery to early Earth via comets or asteroids. The search for the origins of life on Earth has led scientists to explore some truly out-of-this-world possibilities. Meteorites, those celestial visitors that crash onto our planet, have provided intriguing clues about the potential extraterrestrial origins of DNA building blocks. Researchers have discovered significant amounts of nucleobases in certain meteorites. Nucleobases are essential components of DNA and RNA, the molecules that carry genetic information in all known forms of life. These space rocks, particularly a class known as carbonaceous chondrites, contain adenine and guanine, two of the 4 nucleobases found in DNA. Moreover, these meteoritic nucleobases have a distinct chemical signature that sets them apart from their terrestrial counterparts. The ratio of carbon isotopes in these compounds suggests they formed in space rather than on Earth. This finding strengthens the case for their extraterrestrial origin and weakens the possibility of earthly contamination. The discovery of these organic compounds in meteorites supports the idea that the early Earth was seeded with some of the crucial ingredients for life from outer space. While this does not prove that life itself came from elsewhere, it suggests that the cosmic environment played a role in providing the chemical precursors necessary for life to emerge on our planet. Experiments simulating space conditions have provided valuable insights into the potential origins of DNA, shedding light on how life might have emerged in the harsh environment of early Earth or even other celestial bodies. These simulations recreate the extreme conditions found in space, including intense radiation, extreme temperatures, and the vacuum environment. One key finding from these experiments is that complex organic molecules, including some of the building blocks of DNA, can form spontaneously under space-like conditions. For instance, researchers have exposed simple compounds like water, methanol, and ammonia to ultraviolet radiation and cold temperatures, mimicking conditions in interstellar space. Surprisingly, this led to the formation of more complex organic molecules, including nucleobases found in DNA. Furthermore, these experiments have shown that certain organic compounds can survive the harsh conditions of space for extended periods. This suggests that the precursors of life could have potentially been delivered to Earth via comets or meteorites, supporting the theory of panspermia. By subjecting various organic molecules to simulated space conditions, scientists have gained a better understanding of which compounds are robust enough to withstand interstellar travel. These simulations have also revealed that the unique conditions of space can actually facilitate chemical reactions that are difficult or impossible under Earth-like conditions. The absence of gravity, the presence of cosmic radiation, and extreme temperature fluctuations can drive the formation of complex molecules in ways not typically seen on Earth. This has expanded our understanding of the possible pathways for the origin of DNA and, by extension, life itself. The discovery of nucleobases in meteorite samples is a groundbreaking development in our quest to understand the origins of life on Earth and the potential for life elsewhere in the universe. Nucleobases are the fundamental building blocks of DNA and RNA, the molecules that carry genetic information in all known living organisms. Finding these crucial components in extraterrestrial material suggests that the ingredients for life might be more common throughout the cosmos than previously thought. When scientists analyze meteorites that have fallen to Earth, they are essentially examining pristine samples from the early solar system. These space rocks provide a window into the chemical composition of the materials that were present when our planet and its neighbors were forming. The presence of nucleobases in these ancient visitors indicates that the precursors of life could have been delivered to Earth from space, potentially via asteroids or comets. This finding lends support to the theory of panspermia, which proposes that life or its building blocks could be distributed throughout the universe by celestial bodies. It raises the tantalizing possibility that the seeds of life might not be unique to our planet, but could be scattered across countless worlds. Furthermore, the discovery challenges our understanding of how complex organic molecules can form in the harsh conditions of space. The implications of nucleobases in meteorites extend beyond our own solar system. As we explore other planets and moons, both within our cosmic neighborhood and in distant star systems, this knowledge informs our search for potential habitable environments. It suggests that the fundamental ingredients for life as we know it might be more readily available than previously believed, expanding the possibilities for where life could potentially arise or have arisen in the vast expanse of the universe. The discovery of extraterrestrial DNA components would fundamentally reshape our understanding of life's origins and its potential throughout the universe. Such a finding would suggest that the building blocks of life are not unique to Earth, opening up exciting possibilities for the existence of life beyond our planet. This discovery would challenge the long-held belief that life originated solely on Earth. It would indicate that the basic ingredients for life might be more common in the cosmos than previously thought, potentially distributed by comets, asteroids, or interstellar dust. This could lend support to the theory of panspermia, which proposes that life or its precursors could have been spread across the galaxy. Furthermore, finding DNA components in extraterrestrial environments would provide valuable insights into the chemical processes that lead to the formation of life. It could reveal alternative pathways for the emergence of genetic material, possibly uncovering new forms of nucleic acids or even entirely different information-carrying molecules. Such a discovery would also have profound implications for our search for life in the universe. It would expand the range of environments we consider potentially habitable and could guide future exploration missions to target specific locations where these building blocks have been detected. Ultimately, this finding would bring us closer to answering one of humanity's most fundamental questions: are we alone in the universe? Cosmic radiation consists of high-energy particles that originate from sources beyond our solar system. These particles, primarily protons and atomic nuclei, travel through space at nearly the speed of light. As they journey across vast cosmic distances, they can collide with other particles or be influenced by magnetic fields, sometimes changing their composition or energy levels. When cosmic radiation enters Earth's atmosphere, it interacts with air molecules, creating cascades of secondary particles. This process reduces the intensity of radiation reaching the planet's surface. However, some particles still make it through, constantly bombarding our planet and everything on it, including living organisms. For living beings, exposure to cosmic radiation can have various effects. At the cellular level, these high-energy particles can damage DNA, potentially leading to mutations. In humans, prolonged exposure to elevated levels of cosmic radiation, such as during space travel, may increase the risk of cancer and other health issues. However, life on Earth has evolved in the presence of background cosmic radiation, and our bodies have developed mechanisms to repair much of the damage caused by this constant low-level exposure. Interestingly, cosmic radiation also plays a role in the natural production of carbon-14, an isotope used in radiocarbon dating. This connection between cosmic phenomena and life on Earth highlights the intricate relationships that exist across the vast scales of our universe. Cosmic radiation has played a significant role in shaping the evolution of life on Earth, including the development and mutation of DNA. This high-energy radiation from space constantly bombards our planet, penetrating the atmosphere and interacting with living organisms. When cosmic rays collide with DNA molecules, they can cause ionization, breaking chemical bonds and potentially altering genetic information. These alterations, or mutations, can lead to changes in an organism's traits. While many mutations are harmful or have no effect, some can provide advantages that help species adapt to changing environments. Over millions of years, this cosmic influence has contributed to the genetic diversity we see in life forms today. It has acted as a natural driver of evolution, introducing random variations into the genetic code that natural selection can then act upon. This process has helped species evolve and adapt to new challenges, ultimately shaping the course of life on Earth. Interestingly, some organisms have developed mechanisms to repair DNA damage caused by cosmic radiation. These repair systems have themselves evolved over time, demonstrating how life adapts to cosmic influences. As we explore space and consider long-term space travel, understanding the effects of cosmic radiation on DNA becomes increasingly important for protecting future astronauts and potentially sustaining life beyond Earth. Cosmic radiation, a constant presence in our universe, has been bombarding Earth since its formation. This high-energy radiation from space can cause mutations in living organisms, and while many of these changes are harmful, some can lead to beneficial adaptations. One intriguing example is the development of heat resistance in certain bacteria. Researchers have found that exposure to cosmic radiation can trigger mutations that allow microorganisms to withstand higher temperatures. This adaptation could have been crucial for early life forms, enabling them to survive in the harsh conditions of ancient Earth. Another fascinating case is the potential role of cosmic radiation in the evolution of photosynthesis. Some scientists theorize that mutations caused by cosmic rays might have contributed to the development of light-capturing proteins in early organisms. This revolutionary adaptation allowed plants and some bacteria to harness the energy of sunlight, fundamentally changing life on our planet. In humans, there is evidence that cosmic radiation may have played a part in the evolution of our immune system. Mutations in certain genes involved in immune response could have enhanced our ancestors' ability to fight off diseases, giving them a survival advantage in a world teeming with pathogens. Organisms on Earth have developed various mechanisms to shield themselves from the potentially damaging effects of cosmic radiation. Our planet's magnetic field serves as the first line of defense, deflecting many high-energy particles that would otherwise bombard the surface. The atmosphere acts as another protective layer, absorbing much of the remaining radiation before it reaches ground level. For life on the surface, DNA repair mechanisms play a crucial role in mitigating the impact of cosmic rays that do make it through these natural barriers. When radiation damages genetic material, specialized enzymes work to identify and correct these alterations, helping to maintain cellular integrity. Some organisms have even evolved more robust repair systems, allowing them to withstand higher levels of radiation exposure. Certain life forms have developed additional protective strategies. For instance, some bacteria produce pigments that absorb harmful ultraviolet radiation, while others can enter a dormant state to reduce their vulnerability. Plants often have thick, waxy cuticles on their leaves that provide some protection against radiation, and many animals seek shelter during periods of increased solar activity. Human adaptation to cosmic radiation is primarily behavioral, relying on technology and shelter for protection. In space exploration, astronauts use specially designed suits and spacecraft shielding to minimize their exposure to the heightened levels of cosmic radiation beyond Earth's protective layers. As we continue to explore space and consider long-term missions, developing more effective radiation shielding remains a key challenge for ensuring the safety of human explorers. Cosmic radiation has been a constant presence throughout Earth's history, bombarding our planet with high-energy particles from space. This cosmic bombardment may have played a significant role in driving genetic diversity on our planet. When cosmic rays penetrate Earth's atmosphere, they can cause mutations in the DNA of living organisms. These mutations are essentially changes in the genetic code, which can lead to new traits or characteristics. While many mutations are harmful or have no effect, some can provide advantages that help organisms adapt to their environments. Over millions of years, this steady stream of cosmic radiation could have contributed to the genetic variations we see in species today. It might have acted as a natural catalyst for evolution, introducing random changes that occasionally resulted in beneficial adaptations. This process could have helped species diversify and fill new ecological niches. Furthermore, periods of increased cosmic radiation, such as during passages through dense interstellar clouds or fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field, might have accelerated this process. These events could have led to bursts of genetic change, potentially contributing to major evolutionary transitions or the emergence of new species. Scientists employ a variety of sophisticated methods to study the effects of cosmic radiation on DNA in space environments. One approach involves sending biological samples to space aboard satellites or the International Space Station. These samples, which may include human cell cultures or small organisms, are exposed to the harsh radiation environment of space for extended periods. Upon return to Earth, researchers analyze these samples using advanced genetic sequencing techniques. They compare the DNA of space-exposed samples to control samples kept on Earth, looking for mutations, strand breaks, and other forms of damage. This comparison allows scientists to quantify the effects of cosmic radiation and understand how it alters genetic material. Another method involves simulating space radiation conditions on Earth. Particle accelerators can produce beams of high-energy particles similar to those found in cosmic rays. Scientists expose biological samples to these particle beams and study the resulting DNA damage. This approach allows for more controlled experiments and the ability to isolate the effects of specific types of radiation. Astronauts themselves also serve as subjects for studying radiation effects. By analyzing blood samples taken before, during, and after space missions, researchers can track changes in the DNA of living humans exposed to cosmic radiation. These studies provide crucial insights into the risks faced by astronauts and inform the development of protective measures for future space exploration. Cosmic radiation poses significant challenges for life as we know it on other planets. This high-energy radiation, which includes particles from solar wind and galactic cosmic rays, can be harmful to living organisms. On Earth, our planet's magnetic field and atmosphere provide crucial protection, shielding life from much of this dangerous radiation. However, many other planets lack these protective features. leaving their surfaces exposed to intense cosmic bombardment. For potential extraterrestrial life, this radiation exposure could have severe consequences. It can damage DNA and other cellular structures, potentially causing mutations or cell death. This makes it difficult for complex life forms to develop or survive on planets with little or no protection from cosmic radiation. Even simple microbial life might struggle to persist under such conditions. However, the presence of cosmic radiation does not entirely rule out the possibility of life. Some organisms on Earth have evolved remarkable radiation resistance, such as the bacterium Deinococcus radiodurans. This suggests that life might adapt to high radiation environments on other worlds. Additionally, subsurface environments, such as underground oceans or deep caves, could provide natural shielding against cosmic radiation, potentially offering safe havens for life to develop. Understanding the effects of cosmic radiation on potential extraterrestrial life is crucial for our search for habitable worlds. It influences which planets and moons we consider as candidates for hosting life and shapes our expectations of what forms that life might take. As we continue to explore our cosmic neighborhood, the impact of radiation remains a key factor in our assessment of planetary habitability. Cosmic radiation poses a significant challenge for long-term space exploration. As astronauts venture beyond Earth's protective magnetic field, they become exposed to high-energy particles that can damage DNA and increase the risk of cancer and other health issues. Understanding these effects is crucial for developing strategies to protect space travelers on extended missions to Mars or beyond. Research into cosmic radiation's impact on DNA has led to innovative shielding technologies and medical countermeasures. Scientists are exploring materials that can better deflect or absorb harmful particles, as well as dietary supplements and drugs that might help repair DNA damage or boost the body's natural defenses. Furthermore, this knowledge is driving the development of advanced monitoring systems to track radiation exposure in real time, allowing astronauts to take protective actions when necessary. It also informs mission planning, helping space agencies determine safe durations for extraterrestrial stays and optimal times for launches based on solar activity. The insights gained from studying cosmic radiation's effects on DNA extend beyond space exploration. They contribute to our understanding of radiation biology on Earth, potentially leading to improved cancer treatments and better protection for workers in high radiation environments. As we unravel the complexities of cosmic radiation and its interaction with human biology, we pave the way for safer and more ambitious journeys into the cosmos. Extremophiles are remarkable organisms that thrive in conditions most life forms would find impossible to survive. These resilient creatures have adapted to live in environments with extreme temperatures, pressures, acidity, or radiation levels. From the scalding waters of deep-sea hydrothermal vents to the frigid, dry valleys of Antarctica, extremophiles demonstrate the incredible adaptability of life. The study of extremophiles is crucial to our understanding of life's cosmic origins because it expands our perception of where life can exist. By observing how these organisms survive in harsh conditions on Earth, scientists gain insights into the potential for life on other planets and moons in our solar system and beyond. For instance, the discovery of microbes living in the boiling, acidic pools of Yellowstone National Park has led researchers to consider the possibility of life in the subsurface oceans of icy moons like Europa or Enceladus. Extremophiles also provide clues about the early Earth and how life might have emerged and evolved in its primordial, inhospitable environment. Some scientists speculate that the first life forms on our planet may have been similar to today's extremophiles, capable of withstanding the harsh conditions of the young Earth. This connection to our planet's ancient past makes extremophiles valuable subjects in the quest to understand the origins of life itself. Furthermore, the study of these resilient organisms has practical applications in astrobiology and the search for extraterrestrial life. By understanding the limits of life on Earth, scientists can better design experiments and instruments for detecting potential biosignatures on other worlds. This knowledge shapes our approach to exploring the cosmos and increases our chances of recognizing life if we encounter it elsewhere in the universe. Extremophiles are remarkable organisms that thrive in environments once thought to be incompatible with life. These hardy creatures have evolved specialized adaptations that allow them to withstand conditions that would be lethal to most other life forms. In scorching hot springs, thermophiles produce heat-stable enzymes and proteins that continue to function at temperatures exceeding 100 degrees Celsius. Their cell membranes contain unique lipids that remain stable at high temperatures, preventing the cells from rupturing. At the other extreme, psychrophiles living in Arctic ice have evolved antifreeze proteins that prevent ice crystals from forming inside their cells. They also maintain flexible cell membranes and produce enzymes that work efficiently in frigid conditions. In highly acidic environments, acidophiles employ proton pumps to expel excess hydrogen ions, maintaining a neutral internal pH. Some extremophiles even thrive in multiple extreme conditions simultaneously, showcasing the incredible adaptability of life on Earth. These organisms not only expand our understanding of life's limits, but also offer insights into potential life forms on other planets with harsh environments. Extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme environments on Earth, offer valuable insights into the potential for life beyond our planet. These remarkable creatures have adapted to conditions once thought incompatible with life, such as extreme heat, cold, pressure, and acidity. By studying how extremophiles survive and even flourish in these harsh environments, scientists can better understand the limits of life and expand their search for habitable worlds in the cosmos. The existence of extremophiles challenges our traditional notions of what constitutes a habitable environment. For instance, thermophiles found in deep-sea hydrothermal vents can withstand temperatures well above the boiling point of water, while psychrophiles thrive in the frigid waters of Antarctica. This adaptability suggests that life might exist in seemingly inhospitable places throughout the universe, such as the subsurface oceans of icy moons like Europa or Enceladus. Moreover, extremophiles demonstrate that life can utilize diverse energy sources and metabolic pathways. Some species derive energy from chemical reactions rather than sunlight, a process known as chemosynthesis. This revelation expands the range of potentially habitable environments beyond the traditional habitable zone of a star, where liquid water can exist on a planet's surface. Extremophiles are remarkable organisms that have adapted to survive in conditions once thought to be incompatible with life. These resilient microbes have evolved a variety of mechanisms to withstand environments that closely resemble the harsh conditions of space. One key adaptation is the ability to repair DNA damage caused by intense radiation. Some extremophiles produce enzymes that can quickly mend broken DNA strands, allowing them to endure levels of radiation that would be lethal to most life forms. This trait would be particularly valuable in space, where cosmic radiation is a constant threat. Another crucial adaptation is the ability to enter a state of dormancy when conditions become too extreme. Some extremophiles can form spores or cysts, essentially shutting down their metabolism and waiting out unfavorable periods. This capability would be invaluable during long journeys through space or on planets with wildly fluctuating environments. Many extremophiles have also developed specialized cell membranes that can withstand extreme temperatures and pressures. These modified membranes help maintain cellular integrity in conditions that would normally cause cells to rupture or freeze. Such adaptations could potentially allow life to survive in the vacuum of space or on planets with very thin atmospheres. Life on Earth has proven to be remarkably resilient, thriving in environments once thought to be inhospitable. Deep in the ocean, near hydrothermal vents where temperatures can reach 400 degrees Celsius, communities of bacteria and unique organisms like giant tube worms have been discovered. These creatures have adapted to survive in complete darkness, under immense pressure, and in waters rich with toxic chemicals. At the other end of the temperature spectrum, microorganisms called psychrophiles have been found living in the ice of Antarctica, where temperatures can plummet to -89 degrees Celsius. These hardy microbes have evolved antifreeze proteins that prevent ice crystals from forming in their cells. In the depths of the Earth's crust, scientists have uncovered bacteria living up to 3 kilometers below the surface. These organisms survive on minimal nutrients and energy, with some dividing only once every 1,000 years. Similarly, in the Atacama Desert, one of the driest places on Earth, microbes have been found surviving in salt pillars, extracting water from the salt and living on the edge of what was previously considered possible. Even in highly acidic environments, life finds a way. In the Rio Tinto in Spain, a river so acidic it can dissolve iron, extremophile microorganisms thrive. These incredible adaptations demonstrate the tenacity of life and expand our understanding of the potential for life in extreme environments, both on Earth and possibly on other planets. Extremophiles, organisms thriving in extreme environments on Earth, provide crucial insights into our search for life beyond our planet. These remarkable creatures have adapted to survive in conditions once thought inhospitable to life, such as scorching heat, intense pressure, high acidity, and even radiation. By studying their survival mechanisms, scientists gain valuable clues about the potential forms and habitats of extraterrestrial life. One key lesson from extremophiles is the incredible adaptability of life. Organisms like tardigrades can withstand the vacuum of space, while others flourish in hydrothermal vents at temperatures exceeding 100 degrees Celsius. This resilience expands our understanding of habitable zones, suggesting that life might exist in seemingly hostile environments on other planets or moons. The biochemistry of extremophiles also informs our search. Some of these organisms use alternative energy sources, such as chemosynthesis instead of photosynthesis, broadening our criteria for identifying potential biosignatures on other worlds. For instance, the discovery of methane-producing microbes on Earth has led scientists to consider methane as a possible indicator of life on Mars. Furthermore, extremophiles have revealed the importance of liquid water in unconventional forms. Ice-loving psychrophiles found in Antarctic lakes have prompted researchers to explore subglacial oceans on moons like Europa and Enceladus as potential habitats for alien life. By understanding how life adapts to extreme conditions on Earth, we refine our search strategies and expand our conception of where and how life might exist in the cosmos. Extremophiles could play a crucial role in terraforming efforts on other planets, acting as pioneers in the transformation of hostile environments. These remarkable organisms, which thrive in conditions that would be lethal to most life forms, offer unique capabilities that could be harnessed for planetary engineering. On Mars, for example, cold-loving psychrophiles could potentially be used to initiate biological processes in the frigid Martian environment. These microorganisms might help to gradually warm the planet by producing heat-trapping gases or dark pigments that absorb more sunlight. Radiation-resistant extremophiles, like Deinococcus radiodurans, could survive the intense cosmic radiation on Mars, potentially laying the groundwork for more complex ecosystems. In the case of Venus, thermophiles and acidophiles might be employed to begin the monumental task of cooling the planet and neutralizing its corrosive atmosphere. These heat-loving and acid-tolerant microorganisms could potentially be engineered to consume carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid, slowly altering the Venusian atmosphere to be more Earth-like. The use of extremophiles in terraforming is not without challenges and ethical considerations. However, their unique adaptations make them invaluable tools in the theoretical toolkit of planetary engineering, potentially paving the way for more extensive transformations of alien worlds. Astrobiologists draw crucial insights from extremophiles, organisms that thrive in harsh conditions on Earth, to inform their search for life beyond our planet. These remarkable creatures, found in environments once thought inhospitable, have expanded our understanding of life's potential habitats. By studying extremophiles that survive in extreme heat, cold, acidity, or pressure, scientists can better predict where life might exist in the cosmos. For instance, microorganisms thriving in deep-sea hydrothermal vents suggest the possibility of life in the subsurface oceans of icy moons like Europa or Enceladus. Extremophiles also help astrobiologists identify potential biosignatures, chemical markers of life that could be detected on other worlds. The metabolic processes of these organisms often leave distinct traces in their environment, providing clues for what to look for on distant planets and moons. Moreover, the resilience of extremophiles informs the development of life detection instruments for space missions. By understanding the limits of life on Earth, scientists can design tools capable of identifying similar organisms or their remnants in the challenging conditions of other celestial bodies, guiding our search for extraterrestrial life. The RNA world hypothesis proposes a crucial stage in the early development of life on Earth. This concept suggests that before DNA and proteins became the primary carriers of genetic information and catalysts for cellular processes, RNA molecules played both of these roles. According to this hypothesis, the first self-replicating molecules were RNA strands that could both store genetic information and catalyze chemical reactions. This dual functionality of RNA is key to understanding how life might have emerged from non-living matter. The idea gains support from the discovery of ribozymes, which are RNA molecules capable of catalyzing specific biochemical reactions. These ribozymes demonstrate that RNA can indeed perform some of the functions typically associated with proteins in modern cells. The RNA world hypothesis helps explain the chicken and egg problem of early life. How could proteins be produced without DNA, and how could DNA be replicated without proteins? RNA potentially bridges this gap, serving as both the chicken and the egg in the origins of life. While questions remain, this hypothesis continues to be a compelling explanation for how the complex machinery of life we see today may have first emerged. The formation of RNA in the early stages of life on Earth or in space is a fascinating topic that continues to intrigue scientists. On early Earth, one possible scenario involves the presence of simple organic molecules in primordial pools or near hydrothermal vents. These basic building blocks, such as nucleotides, could have been created through reactions driven by ultraviolet light, lightning, or heat from volcanic activity. In space, similar processes might occur in interstellar clouds or on the surfaces of comets and asteroids. Cosmic rays and ultraviolet radiation from nearby stars could provide the energy needed to synthesize complex organic molecules from simpler compounds. These molecules could then be delivered to planets like Earth through impacts by comets or meteorites. Recent experiments have shown that ribose, a key component of RNA, can form under conditions mimicking those of the early Earth or space environments. This suggests that the ingredients for RNA could have been readily available. The challenge lies in understanding how these components assembled into functional RNA molecules. One hypothesis proposes that mineral surfaces, such as clay or iron pyrite, could have acted as catalysts, helping to align and connect the RNA building blocks. Another idea suggests that cycles of wetting and drying, common in tidal pools or geyser fields, could have concentrated the necessary components and facilitated their assembly. These processes, occurring over millions of years, may have led to the first self-replicating RNA molecules, setting the stage for the emergence of life as we know it. The concept that RNA came before DNA in life's evolution is supported by several compelling lines of evidence. One key piece is the discovery of ribozymes, which are RNA molecules capable of catalyzing chemical reactions. This ability suggests that RNA could have performed both the genetic and enzymatic functions necessary for early life, a versatility that DNA and proteins lack individually. Furthermore, the presence of RNA in many of the most fundamental processes of life points to its primordial role. For instance, ribosomes, the cellular machines that synthesize proteins, are primarily composed of RNA. This suggests that protein synthesis, a core function of life, originated in an RNA-based world. The ubiquity of ATP, an RNA nucleotide, as the universal energy currency in cells also supports the RNA world hypothesis. If RNA preceded DNA, it makes sense that an RNA component would be central to energy transfer in all living organisms. Lastly, studies have shown that under conditions mimicking early Earth, simple organic compounds can form RNA nucleotides. This demonstrates that RNA could have emerged spontaneously from prebiotic chemistry, providing a plausible starting point for the evolution of life before the emergence of DNA. The RNA world hypothesis and panspermia are two intriguing concepts that address the origins of life, albeit from different perspectives. The RNA world hypothesis suggests that early life on Earth was based on RNA molecules that could both store genetic information and catalyze chemical reactions. Panspermia, on the other hand, proposes that life or its precursors could have been distributed throughout the universe by asteroids, comets, or other celestial bodies. These two ideas are not mutually exclusive and can actually complement each other in explaining how life might have emerged on Earth. If we consider panspermia, it is possible that simple organic molecules, or even primitive RNA-based life forms, could have been delivered to Earth from space. These molecules, or early life forms, could then have provided the foundation for the RNA world to develop and evolve on our planet. Interestingly, studies have shown that RNA molecules can form spontaneously under conditions that might exist in space or on certain celestial bodies. This suggests that the building blocks for an RNA world could potentially develop in various locations throughout the universe. If these RNA precursors were then transported to Earth through panspermia, they could have jump-started the evolution of life as we know it. Furthermore, the discovery of complex organic molecules in meteorites and comets lends support to both the RNA world hypothesis and panspermia. These findings indicate that the basic ingredients for life may be more common in the cosmos than previously thought, strengthening the possibility that life could have originated elsewhere and been transported to Earth, or that the necessary components for an RNA world could have arrived from space. Ribozymes are fascinating molecules that combine the properties of both ribonucleic acid and enzymes. These remarkable structures are capable of catalyzing specific biochemical reactions, much like protein enzymes, but they are composed entirely of RNA. The discovery of ribozymes in the early 1980s revolutionized our understanding of the potential roles of RNA in early life. The significance of ribozymes to the RNA world hypothesis cannot be overstated. This hypothesis suggests that before the emergence of DNA and proteins, early life was based on RNA molecules that could both store genetic information and catalyze chemical reactions. Ribozymes provide strong support for this idea, as they demonstrate that RNA can indeed perform both these crucial functions. In the context of early life, ribozymes could have facilitated important reactions necessary for self-replication and metabolism. For example, some ribozymes can catalyze the formation of bonds between RNA molecules, potentially allowing for the creation of longer, more complex RNA structures. This capability is crucial for imagining how early life forms might have reproduced and evolved. The existence of ribozymes also helps explain how the transition from an RNA-based world to our current DNA and protein-based life might have occurred. As these RNA enzymes became more sophisticated, they could have catalyzed the production of the first proteins, which eventually took over many catalytic functions. This gradual shift would have led to the complex interdependence of DNA, RNA, and proteins that we observe in modern cells. Studying RNA offers intriguing insights into the possibility of life's extraterrestrial origins. RNA, or ribonucleic acid, is a crucial molecule found in all living organisms on Earth. Its versatility and ability to both store genetic information and catalyze chemical reactions make it a prime candidate for investigating the origins of life, both on our planet and potentially elsewhere in the universe. One of the most compelling aspects of RNA is its role in the RNA world hypothesis. This theory suggests that before DNA and proteins became the primary components of life, RNA served as both the genetic material and the catalyst for early biochemical reactions. This dual functionality of RNA makes it an excellent candidate for the first self-replicating molecules that could have led to the emergence of life. By studying the chemical properties and behavior of RNA, scientists can gain valuable insights into the conditions necessary for life to arise. These studies can help identify environments on other planets or moons that might be conducive to the formation of RNA-like molecules. For example, research has shown that RNA can form and function in conditions that mimic those found on early Earth or potentially on other celestial bodies, such as the subsurface oceans of icy moons like Europa or Enceladus. Furthermore, understanding the complexities of RNA can guide the search for biosignatures on other planets. If we can identify specific RNA structures or functions that are essential for life, we can develop more targeted methods for detecting these molecules or their byproducts in extraterrestrial environments. This knowledge could significantly enhance our ability to recognize potential signs of life beyond Earth, whether in our solar system or on distant exoplanets. The RNA world hypothesis, a prominent theory for the origin of life on Earth, faces several significant challenges. One major hurdle is explaining how complex RNA molecules could have formed spontaneously in the prebiotic environment. The synthesis of RNA building blocks and their subsequent polymerization into longer chains require specific conditions that might have been rare on the early Earth. Another challenge is the instability of RNA molecules. In the absence of sophisticated repair mechanisms, RNA tends to break down relatively quickly, especially in the harsh conditions thought to exist on the primordial Earth. This instability raises questions about how early RNA-based life could have persisted long enough to evolve more complex systems. Cosmic origins might offer some intriguing solutions to these challenges. The idea of panspermia suggests that life, or its precursors, could have been delivered to Earth from space. Comets and asteroids are known to contain organic compounds, including some of the building blocks of RNA. These celestial bodies could have provided a steady influx of prebiotic materials, increasing the chances of RNA formation. Furthermore, space environments could have provided unique conditions for RNA synthesis. Some scientists propose that interstellar ice grains, or the surfaces of asteroids, might have served as reaction vessels, concentrating organic compounds and catalyzing their assembly into more complex molecules like RNA. This cosmic chemistry could have overcome some of the barriers to RNA formation on Earth, potentially offering a bridge between the inorganic world and the emergence of the first self-replicating systems. The study of RNA in extreme environments has revealed remarkable insights into the resilience of life. Scientists have discovered RNA molecules thriving in conditions once thought inhospitable to any form of life. These findings have expanded our understanding of the limits of biological adaptability and the potential for life to exist in seemingly hostile environments. In deep-sea hydrothermal vents, where temperatures can reach several hundred degrees Celsius and pressure is intense, researchers have found RNA molecules that remain stable and functional. These heat-resistant RNAs have unique structures that allow them to maintain their shape and activity under extreme conditions. This discovery suggests that life could potentially exist in similar high-temperature environments on other planets or moons. Equally fascinating are the RNA molecules found in ultra-cold environments like Antarctic ice sheets. These cold-adapted RNAs have evolved to function at temperatures near freezing, demonstrating the incredible flexibility of genetic material. Such findings have implications for the search for life on icy moons like Europa or Enceladus, where subsurface oceans might harbor similar cold-adapted molecules. The study of RNA in extreme environments also sheds light on the origins of life on Earth. Some scientists propose that RNA played a crucial role in the emergence of life, and the discovery of these resilient molecules supports the idea that early life could have originated in harsh primordial conditions. By understanding how RNA adapts to extreme environments, we gain valuable insights into the fundamental nature of life and its ability to persist and evolve in the face of adversity. Space is not just a vast expanse of emptiness. It's a cosmic laboratory where complex organic molecules, the building blocks of life as we know it, are formed and detected. Astronomers have discovered a variety of these intriguing compounds in different regions of our galaxy and beyond. One of the most common complex organic molecules found in space is methanol. This simple alcohol is abundant in star-forming regions and serves as a precursor for more complex organic compounds. Formaldehyde, another relatively simple but important molecule, has been detected in numerous interstellar clouds and is a key component in the formation of more complex sugars. More excitingly, amino acids, the fundamental components of proteins, have been identified in space. Glycine, the simplest amino acid, was detected in comets and interstellar clouds, suggesting that the ingredients for life might be more common in the universe than once thought. Polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, large organic molecules made up of carbon and hydrogen, have also been observed in various cosmic environments. Perhaps most surprisingly, researchers have even detected signs of Buckminster fullerene, also known as buckyballs, in space. These complex carbon molecules, shaped like tiny soccer balls, demonstrate that even large, intricate organic structures can form in the harsh conditions of outer space. These discoveries continue to reshape our understanding of the chemical complexity of the universe and the potential for life beyond Earth. Scientists employ a range of sophisticated techniques to detect and study organic molecules in distant regions of the universe. One primary method is spectroscopy, which analyzes the light emitted or absorbed by celestial objects. Each type of molecule has a unique spectral signature, allowing astronomers to identify specific organic compounds from vast distances. Radio telescopes play a crucial role in this process, as they can detect the faint radio emissions produced by complex organic molecules in space. These instruments are particularly useful for studying cold, dense regions, like molecular clouds, where many organic compounds form. The Atacama Large Millimeter Array in Chile, for example, has been instrumental in detecting a variety of organic molecules in distant galaxies. Space-based observatories like the Hubble Space Telescope and the James Webb Space Telescope also contribute significantly to this field. These advanced instruments can observe wavelengths of light that are blocked by Earth's atmosphere, providing a clearer view of the chemical composition of distant cosmic objects. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its enhanced infrared capabilities, is expected to revolutionize our understanding of organic chemistry in space. Scientists also study organic molecules in meteorites and comets that enter our solar system. These celestial visitors often contain preserved organic compounds from the early days of our solar system, offering valuable insights into the distribution and evolution of organic molecules throughout the universe. By combining these various methods, researchers continue to expand our knowledge of the complex chemistry that exists in the cosmos. Interstellar dust clouds are crucial laboratories for the formation of complex organic molecules in space. These vast, cold regions between stars contain tiny particles of carbon, silicon, and other elements, along with ices made of water, methane, and ammonia. As light from nearby stars filters through these clouds, it triggers chemical reactions on the surfaces of dust grains and ice crystals. Ultraviolet radiation from stars can break apart simple molecules in these clouds, creating reactive fragments. These fragments then combine on the surfaces of dust grains, which act as cosmic catalysts. The dust provides a stable platform for molecules to meet and react, while also shielding newly formed compounds from destructive radiation. Over time, this process leads to the creation of increasingly complex organic molecules, including some of the building blocks of life, such as amino acids and nucleobases. These molecules can then be incorporated into newly forming stars and planets, potentially seeding them with the precursors for life. Astronomers have detected a wide variety of organic molecules in interstellar dust clouds, ranging from simple compounds like formaldehyde to more complex species such as ethyl formate, which gives raspberries their distinctive smell. This chemical complexity in space suggests that the ingredients for life might be more common in the universe than once thought, highlighting the importance of interstellar dust in cosmic chemistry. Organic molecules face numerous challenges during their journey from space to a planet's surface. These complex carbon-based compounds must endure extreme temperatures, intense radiation, and the violent impact of landing. However, several protective mechanisms allow some organic molecules to survive this perilous voyage. One key factor is the shielding effect of meteorites and comets. These celestial bodies can act as protective shells, encasing organic molecules within their rocky or icy interiors. As they enter a planet's atmosphere, the outer layers ablate, absorbing much of the heat and shielding the interior from the most intense temperatures. This process can preserve delicate organic structures that would otherwise be destroyed. Another survival strategy involves the formation of organic molecules within interstellar ice grains. These tiny particles can provide a protective environment, allowing complex molecules to form and persist in the harsh conditions of space. When these ice grains are incorporated into larger bodies that eventually reach a planet's surface, the organic molecules they contain may survive the journey intact. Lastly, some organic molecules possess inherent stability that allows them to withstand the rigors of space travel. Certain amino acids, for instance, have been found to be remarkably resilient to radiation and heat. This durability increases their chances of surviving the journey from space to a planetary surface, potentially contributing to the chemical precursors necessary for the emergence of life. The discovery of amino acids in space marks a pivotal moment in our understanding of life's origins and its potential presence beyond Earth. These complex organic molecules, essential for all known life, have been detected in meteorites, comets, and even in the vast molecular clouds that populate our galaxy. This finding suggests that the ingredients for life might be more common throughout the universe than previously thought. The presence of amino acids in space provides compelling evidence for the idea that life's precursors could have arrived on Earth from outer space. This concept, known as panspermia, proposes that the seeds of life might be distributed throughout the cosmos, potentially seeding planets with the necessary building blocks for life to emerge. The amino acids found in meteorites that have landed on Earth are particularly intriguing, as they offer a direct link between our planet and the broader universe. Furthermore, the discovery of these complex organic molecules in space environments challenges our assumptions about the conditions necessary for their formation. It suggests that amino acids can be synthesized in the harsh conditions of space, including extreme cold, radiation, and vacuum. This resilience implies that the potential for life might exist in environments we once considered too hostile. The presence of amino acids in space also fuels the search for extraterrestrial life. If these fundamental components of life are widespread in the cosmos, it increases the likelihood that life could have emerged elsewhere. This discovery continues to shape our exploration of other planets and moons, guiding the search for potential habitable environments and signs of past or present life beyond Earth. Laboratory simulations play a crucial role in unraveling the mysteries of organic molecule formation in space. These experiments allow scientists to recreate the harsh conditions found in various cosmic environments, from the cold depths of interstellar clouds to the fiery crucibles of planetary atmospheres. By carefully controlling temperature, pressure, and chemical composition, researchers can mimic the processes that occur in space. They bombard simple molecules with ultraviolet radiation, subject them to extreme cold, or expose them to energetic particles, simulating the effects of cosmic rays. These controlled experiments help scientists observe how complex organic molecules can form from simpler precursors under space-like conditions. One famous example is the Miller-Urey experiment, which simulated early Earth conditions and produced amino acids, the building blocks of proteins. While not directly related to space, this experiment laid the groundwork for understanding how organic molecules might form in extraterrestrial environments. More recent simulations have focused on interstellar ice analogues, replicating the icy surfaces of dust grains where many chemical reactions are thought to occur in space. These laboratory studies provide valuable insights into the chemical pathways that lead to the formation of organic molecules in space. They help explain the presence of complex organics detected in comets, asteroids, and even in the atmospheres of distant exoplanets. By bridging the gap between theoretical models and astronomical observations, laboratory simulations enhance our understanding of the cosmic origins of the molecules essential for life. Radiation plays a crucial role in the formation of complex molecules within the vast expanses of interstellar space. Far from being a destructive force, various forms of radiation actually drive chemical reactions that lead to the creation of intricate molecular structures. Ultraviolet light from distant stars interacts with simple molecules and atoms floating in space, providing the energy needed to break chemical bonds and create reactive species. These newly formed reactive particles then combine with other molecules, gradually building up more complex structures. This process, known as photochemistry, is responsible for the formation of many organic compounds found in interstellar clouds. Cosmic rays, which are high-energy particles originating from outside our solar system, also contribute to molecular complexity. When these particles collide with atoms and molecules in space, they can trigger chemical reactions that would not occur under normal conditions. This cosmic ray-driven chemistry can produce exotic molecules that are rarely found on Earth. Additionally, radiation from young stars heats up nearby gas and dust, creating regions called hot molecular cores. These warm environments act as cosmic chemical laboratories, facilitating reactions that form a wide array of complex organic molecules, including some of the precursors to life as we know it. Understanding interstellar chemistry plays a crucial role in our quest to find life beyond Earth. By studying the chemical composition of space between stars, we gain valuable insights into the building blocks of life and the potential for its existence elsewhere in the universe. Interstellar chemistry reveals the presence of complex organic molecules in space, some of which are considered precursors to life as we know it. These molecules, such as amino acids and nucleobases, are essential components of proteins and DNA. Their detection in interstellar space suggests that the ingredients for life might be more common throughout the cosmos than previously thought. Furthermore, analyzing the chemical signatures of distant planets and their atmospheres can help us identify potential biosignatures. These are chemical indicators that could suggest the presence of life. For example, the simultaneous presence of oxygen and methane in a planet's atmosphere might indicate biological processes, as these gases quickly react with each other and must be continually replenished to coexist. By refining our understanding of interstellar chemistry, we can better interpret the data collected from exoplanets and other celestial bodies. This knowledge guides our search for habitable environments and narrows down the most promising candidates for further investigation in our ongoing quest to answer the age-old question: are we alone in the universe? Cosmic impacts have played a crucial role in shaping life on Earth, acting as powerful drivers of evolutionary change. The most famous example is the asteroid strike that occurred 66 million years ago, which led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. This catastrophic event wiped out approximately 75% of plant and animal species on the planet, creating ecological vacancies that allowed mammals to diversify and eventually dominate. But this wasn't the only significant impact in Earth's history. The late heavy bombardment, which occurred about 4 billion years ago, pelted our young planet with numerous large asteroids and comets. This period likely delayed the emergence of life, but also delivered water and organic compounds essential for its development. Impacts have also contributed to evolutionary innovation. The shock of collisions can create complex organic molecules, potentially kickstarting chemical processes that led to life. Moreover, impacts have altered Earth's climate, creating environmental pressures that force species to adapt or perish. These cosmic collisions serve as reset buttons for life on Earth, clearing the stage for new actors to emerge. They demonstrate that evolution is not just a gradual process, but can be punctuated by sudden, dramatic changes driven by forces from beyond our world. The idea that cosmic impacts could have introduced new genetic material to Earth is a fascinating aspect of astrobiology. Several lines of evidence support this intriguing possibility. Meteorites that have crashed into our planet have been found to contain organic compounds, including amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. These organic molecules could have potentially contributed to the chemical diversity on early Earth, providing raw materials for the emergence of life. Furthermore, studies of interplanetary dust particles have revealed the presence of complex organic molecules, suggesting that the seeds of life might be more widespread in the cosmos than previously thought. Some scientists propose that these particles, constantly raining down on Earth, could have delivered genetic precursors or even simple organisms from space. Another piece of evidence comes from the discovery of extremophiles, organisms that can survive in harsh conditions similar to those found in space. Some bacteria have been shown to withstand the extreme pressures and temperatures associated with cosmic impacts, raising the possibility that microbial life could have survived interplanetary travel within rocks ejected from other celestial bodies. While the evidence is not conclusive, these findings collectively suggest that cosmic impacts and interplanetary material exchange could have played a role in shaping the genetic landscape of our planet. This concept, known as panspermia, continues to be an active area of research in the quest to understand the origins and distribution of life in the universe. Cosmic impacts have played a significant role in shaping life on Earth, often serving as catalysts for rapid evolutionary changes. These catastrophic events create extreme environmental stresses that force organisms to adapt quickly or face extinction. When a large celestial body collides with Earth, it releases an enormous amount of energy, causing widespread destruction and altering the planet's climate. The immediate aftermath typically includes wildfires, tsunamis, and a dramatic cooling effect due to dust and debris blocking sunlight. These sudden and severe changes in the environment exert intense selective pressures on surviving species. In response to these pressures, organisms that possess advantageous traits are more likely to survive and reproduce. This accelerated natural selection can lead to rapid evolutionary changes as populations adapt to the new conditions. For example, after the impact that led to the extinction of non-avian dinosaurs, small, warm-blooded mammals were better suited to survive in the cooler, darker world that followed. This event paved the way for the diversification and eventual dominance of mammals. Cosmic impacts also create new ecological niches and opportunities for surviving species. As dominant species disappear, others can quickly evolve to fill their roles in the ecosystem. This process, known as adaptive radiation, can result in the rapid emergence of new species and traits. The stress of cosmic impacts thus acts as a powerful driver of evolution, reshaping the tree of life and setting the stage for new forms of life to thrive in the changed world. The late heavy bombardment was a crucial period in Earth's early history, occurring approximately 4 billion years ago. This intense phase of impacts by asteroids and comets played a significant role in shaping our planet's chemical composition and potentially influencing the emergence of life. During this tumultuous time, Earth was subjected to a barrage of celestial objects, some as large as hundreds of kilometers in diameter. These impacts delivered vast quantities of water and organic compounds to our young planet, contributing to the formation of oceans and providing essential building blocks for life. The intense bombardment also affected Earth's geological processes. The energy released by these impacts caused widespread melting of the planet's crust, leading to the redistribution of elements and the formation of new minerals. This reshaping of Earth's surface created diverse environments that could have served as potential cradles for early life forms. While the late heavy bombardment was undoubtedly destructive, it may have also created conditions favorable for life to emerge. The impacts could have generated hydrothermal systems, providing energy and nutrients for primitive organisms. Additionally, the constant disruption of the environment might have driven rapid evolution, as only the most adaptable life forms could survive in such challenging conditions. Scientists employ a variety of methods to study the long-term effects of cosmic impacts on Earth's biosphere. One key approach involves analyzing geological evidence found in rock layers. By examining sediment deposits, researchers can identify telltale signs of impact events, such as iridium-rich layers or shocked quartz, which provide crucial information about the timing and scale of past collisions. Paleontologists play a vital role in this research by studying fossil records to identify mass extinction events that may have been triggered by cosmic impacts. They look for sudden changes in biodiversity and shifts in ecosystem composition that coincide with evidence of large-scale collisions. This allows scientists to connect impact events with their biological consequences over millions of years. Advanced computer modeling also helps researchers simulate the potential effects of cosmic impacts on Earth's climate and ecosystems. These models take into account factors such as impact energy, atmospheric composition, and global circulation patterns to predict how an impact might alter temperature, rainfall, and other environmental conditions worldwide. By running these simulations over extended time periods, scientists can better understand the long-term repercussions of such events. Interdisciplinary collaboration is crucial in this field of study. Geologists, biologists, climatologists, and astrophysicists work together to piece together the complex puzzle of how cosmic impacts have shaped Earth's history and influenced the evolution of life on our planet. This comprehensive approach allows scientists to develop a more complete picture of the long-lasting effects of these cataclysmic events on Earth's biosphere. Impact craters on Earth and other celestial bodies serve as cosmic time capsules, offering valuable insights into the delivery of organic compounds from space. These scars on planetary surfaces provide evidence of the intense bombardment that occurred during the early stages of our solar system's formation. When asteroids or comets collide with a planet or moon, they leave behind more than just a crater. These impactors often carry complex organic molecules, the building blocks of life as we know it. By studying the composition of impact sites, scientists can identify traces of these extraterrestrial organic compounds, shedding light on the potential for life to have originated or been supplemented from space. The analysis of impact craters has revealed the presence of amino acids, nucleobases, and other organic molecules that are crucial for life. This suggests that the raw materials for life could have been delivered to Earth and other planets through cosmic impacts. Furthermore, the heat and pressure generated during these collisions may have created conditions conducive to the formation of even more complex organic compounds. Impact craters also provide information about the frequency and scale of cosmic collisions throughout history. By examining the size, distribution, and age of these craters, scientists can reconstruct the bombardment history of planets and moons, helping us understand the role of impacts in shaping the chemical makeup of celestial bodies and potentially influencing the emergence of life. Cosmic impacts have played a significant role in shaping Earth's evolutionary history, often serving as catalysts for dramatic changes in our planet's ecosystems. These celestial collisions, ranging from small meteorites to massive asteroids, have repeatedly altered Earth's environment, creating opportunities for new species to emerge and thrive. One of the most well-known examples is the impact event that occurred approximately 66 million years ago, which led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. This catastrophic collision drastically changed Earth's climate and atmosphere, wiping out many existing species. However, it also cleared the way for small mammals to diversify and evolve, eventually leading to the rise of primates and humans. Impacts can create new habitats and ecological niches. When a large object strikes Earth, it can form craters that become lakes or alter landscapes, providing novel environments for species to adapt to and occupy. These changes can drive evolutionary pressures, encouraging the development of new traits and behaviors in surviving organisms. Furthermore, cosmic impacts can introduce new materials to Earth's surface. Some scientists theorize that certain impacts may have delivered organic compounds or even simple life forms from space, potentially contributing to the diversity of life on our planet. While this idea remains controversial, it highlights the complex ways in which cosmic events might influence the emergence and evolution of species on Earth. Cosmic impacts have played a crucial role in shaping the development of life on Earth, and they likely have similar effects on other planets throughout the universe. These violent collisions between celestial bodies can be both destructive and constructive forces in the evolution of life. On one hand, large impacts can cause mass extinctions, wiping out existing species and drastically altering ecosystems. The asteroid impact that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs on Earth is a prime example of this destructive potential. Such events can reset the evolutionary clock, creating opportunities for new species to emerge and diversify. However, impacts can also deliver essential ingredients for life. Comets and asteroids often carry water and organic compounds, which are fundamental building blocks for living organisms. These cosmic deliveries may have been crucial in seeding planets with the necessary components for life to emerge. Additionally, the energy from impacts can create hydrothermal systems, providing warm, nutrient-rich environments that could foster the development of primitive life forms. For other planets, the frequency and scale of cosmic impacts could determine their potential for harboring life. Planets with more frequent, smaller impacts might experience a steady influx of life-supporting materials without suffering catastrophic extinction events. Conversely, worlds subjected to large, frequent impacts might struggle to maintain stable conditions for life to evolve and thrive. The presence or absence of protective features, such as a strong magnetic field or a large moon like Earth has, could also influence how cosmic impacts affect a planet's potential for life. Quantum biology explores how quantum mechanical effects influence biological processes at the molecular level. This emerging field examines phenomena such as photosynthesis, enzyme catalysis, and even the navigation of migratory birds, revealing that life harnesses quantum principles in ways we are only beginning to understand. When we consider the cosmic origins of life, quantum biology offers intriguing possibilities. The building blocks of life, such as amino acids and nucleobases, have been detected in interstellar space and on comets. These complex organic molecules might have formed through quantum interactions in the cold, radiation-filled environment of space. Furthermore, quantum effects could have played a crucial role in the early stages of life on Earth or other planets. The precision and efficiency of certain biological processes, which seem to defy classical physics, might be explained by quantum mechanics. This suggests that life might have evolved to exploit quantum phenomena from its very inception. As we search for life beyond Earth, understanding quantum biology could provide new insights into the conditions necessary for life to arise and thrive in diverse cosmic environments. It challenges us to reconsider our definition of life and expands our understanding of how the fundamental laws of the universe shape the emergence and evolution of living systems. Quantum effects likely played a crucial role in the formation and function of early biological molecules, shaping the very foundations of life as we know it. At the subatomic level, quantum phenomena such as superposition and tunneling could have influenced chemical reactions in ways that classical physics cannot explain. One intriguing possibility is that quantum tunneling allowed hydrogen atoms to move between molecules more easily, facilitating the formation of complex organic compounds. This process might have been particularly important in the creation of DNA and RNA, the building blocks of genetic information. Quantum effects could have also influenced enzyme activity, enabling these biological catalysts to perform their functions more efficiently in the primordial soup of early Earth. Furthermore, quantum coherence might have played a part in photosynthesis, even in its earliest forms. Some scientists propose that quantum effects allow photosynthetic organisms to capture and transfer light energy with remarkable efficiency, a trait that would have been invaluable for early life forms struggling to harness energy from their environment. These quantum influences on early biological molecules could have set the stage for the emergence of more complex life forms, demonstrating how the strange world of quantum mechanics might be intimately connected to the origins of life itself. As we continue to explore this fascinating intersection of quantum physics and biology, we may uncover even more ways in which the quantum realm shaped the evolution of life on our planet. Quantum entanglement, a phenomenon where particles become interconnected regardless of distance, might have surprising implications for DNA molecules. Recent research suggests that quantum effects could influence biological processes at the molecular level, including the behavior of DNA. One intriguing possibility is that quantum entanglement might play a role in DNA replication and repair. During these processes, enzymes must quickly and accurately match base pairs. Some scientists propose that quantum effects could enhance the efficiency and precision of these molecular mechanisms, allowing for faster and more reliable genetic operations. Furthermore, quantum entanglement might contribute to the stability of DNA molecules. The hydrogen bonds that hold DNA strands together could potentially exhibit quantum behavior, providing additional strength and resilience to the double helix structure. This quantum-enhanced stability could help explain how DNA maintains its integrity in challenging cellular environments. While these ideas are still theoretical and require further investigation, they open up exciting possibilities for understanding the fundamental workings of life at the quantum level. If quantum entanglement does indeed influence DNA behavior, it could have far-reaching implications for our understanding of genetics, evolution, and even the origin of life itself. Quantum effects, operating at the smallest scales of matter, might have played a crucial role in the emergence of life on Earth. Some scientists suggest that quantum mechanics could have influenced the formation of complex organic molecules necessary for life. One intriguing proposal involves quantum tunneling, a phenomenon where particles can pass through energy barriers that classical physics would deem impassable. This process might have enabled certain chemical reactions to occur more readily in the primordial soup of early Earth, potentially accelerating the formation of key biological molecules. Another quantum effect that could have contributed to life's origins is quantum coherence. This property allows particles to exist in multiple states simultaneously, potentially enabling more efficient energy transfer in early organic systems. Some researchers propose that quantum coherence might have played a role in the development of photosynthesis, a fundamental process for life as we know it. Quantum entanglement, where particles become inextricably linked regardless of distance, is another phenomenon that some scientists believe could have influenced the emergence of life. This effect might have facilitated the coordination of molecular processes, possibly contributing to the development of the first self-replicating systems that eventually led to the diversity of life we see today. Recent scientific research has uncovered intriguing evidence suggesting that some biological processes might exploit quantum effects. One of the most compelling examples comes from studies of photosynthesis in plants and certain bacteria. Scientists have observed that the energy captured from sunlight appears to take multiple pathways simultaneously through the photosynthetic complex, a phenomenon known as quantum coherence. This allows the energy to find the most efficient route, potentially explaining the remarkable efficiency of photosynthesis. Another area of interest is the sense of smell. The traditional lock and key model of how we detect odors fails to explain how we can distinguish between molecules with identical shapes but different vibrational frequencies. Some researchers propose that our noses might be acting as quantum sensors, detecting the vibrational energy of molecules through a process called quantum tunneling. Bird navigation provides yet another tantalizing hint of quantum biology. European robins and other migratory birds seem to use the Earth's magnetic field for navigation, but the precise mechanism has long been a mystery. One leading theory suggests that light hitting a bird's retina creates quantum-entangled electron pairs, which are sensitive to magnetic fields and could provide directional information. These examples, while still subjects of ongoing research and debate, hint at the possibility that nature may have evolved to harness quantum effects in ways we are only beginning to understand. As our tools for studying quantum phenomena in biological systems improve, we may uncover more instances of life exploiting the strange and counterintuitive world of quantum mechanics. Quantum biology explores how quantum mechanical effects influence biological processes, potentially bridging the gap between cosmic phenomena and life on Earth. This emerging field suggests that quantum processes, which govern the behavior of particles at the smallest scales, may play crucial roles in living systems. One intriguing connection lies in the process of photosynthesis. Plants harness light energy from the sun, a distant cosmic object, with remarkable efficiency. Recent studies indicate that quantum coherence might explain this efficiency, allowing plants to explore multiple energy pathways simultaneously and choose the most effective route for converting light into chemical energy. Another fascinating link involves bird navigation. Some birds can sense Earth's magnetic field for orientation during migration, an ability known as magnetoreception. Scientists propose that this sense relies on quantum entanglement in proteins called cryptochromes, which are sensitive to blue light. When light strikes these proteins, it may create entangled electrons, allowing birds to literally see magnetic field lines. These examples illustrate how quantum effects, which are fundamental to the structure of the universe, might directly influence life on our planet. As we continue to unravel these connections, we may discover that the line between cosmic and terrestrial phenomena is far more blurred than previously thought, with quantum mechanics serving as the common language of both realms. Quantum effects in biological systems have fascinated scientists for years, revealing a surprising interplay between the subatomic world and life itself. One of the most intriguing examples is found in photosynthesis, the process plants use to convert sunlight into energy. Research suggests that quantum coherence plays a role in the remarkably efficient energy transfer within photosynthetic complexes, allowing plants to capture and use light with near-perfect efficiency. Another fascinating instance of quantum biology is seen in the navigation abilities of European robins. These birds use a phenomenon called quantum entanglement in their eyes to detect Earth's magnetic field, enabling them to migrate accurately over vast distances. This quantum compass relies on the spins of electrons in special molecules, demonstrating how quantum mechanics can influence behaviors at the macroscopic level. The sense of smell also appears to harness quantum effects. The traditional lock-and-key model of how we detect odors fails to explain the full range of our olfactory capabilities. Instead, scientists propose that the quantum tunneling of electrons in nasal receptors allows us to distinguish between molecules with identical shapes but different vibrational frequencies, explaining our ability to differentiate between similar scents. Enzymes, the catalysts of life's chemical reactions, may also exploit quantum tunneling. This effect allows particles to pass through energy barriers they classically shouldn't be able to overcome, potentially explaining the incredible speed and efficiency of certain enzymatic reactions. These examples highlight how quantum phenomena, typically associated with the microscopic realm, can have profound impacts on the biological world we inhabit. Quantum biology, the study of quantum effects in living systems, opens up exciting new avenues for our search for extraterrestrial life. This emerging field suggests that life as we know it may rely on quantum processes more than previously thought, potentially expanding our understanding of what conditions are necessary for life to exist. One key area where quantum biology could impact our search is in understanding how life might function in extreme environments. Quantum effects could allow organisms to perform vital processes more efficiently, potentially enabling life to exist in conditions we once thought inhospitable. This could broaden the range of planets and moons we consider as potential hosts for life. Moreover, quantum biology might help us identify new biosignatures to look for in our search. If certain quantum processes are indeed fundamental to life, we could develop detection methods to identify these processes from a distance. This could provide us with more accurate tools for assessing the potential for life on other worlds. Understanding quantum biology could also influence how we think about the origins of life. If quantum effects play a crucial role in the emergence of life, it could change our approach to searching for life in its earliest stages on other planets. This knowledge might guide us to look for specific environmental conditions that support these quantum processes, refining our search strategies for both simple and complex life forms beyond Earth. Panspermia is a theory that suggests life on Earth might have originated from microorganisms or chemical precursors of life present in outer space. These microscopic life forms, according to the theory, could have been distributed throughout the cosmos by asteroids, comets, or even spacecraft, eventually reaching and seeding life on our planet. The concept of panspermia has roots dating back to ancient Greece, but it gained scientific attention in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. One of its earliest modern proponents was the Swedish chemist Svante Arrhenius, who proposed in the early 1900s that spores of life could travel through space, propelled by radiation pressure from stars. Another significant figure in the development of panspermia theory was the British astronomer Fred Hoyle. Along with his colleague Chandra Wickramasinghe, Hoyle expanded on the idea in the 1970s, suggesting that organic compounds and even living organisms could be present in interstellar dust and comets. While panspermia remains a controversial hypothesis, it has sparked important discussions about the origins of life and the potential for its existence beyond Earth. The theory continues to influence astrobiological research and our understanding of how life might spread throughout the universe. Panspermia proposes that life could travel between planets and even star systems, hitching rides on space rocks or drifting through the cosmos. One way this might occur is through asteroid or comet impacts. When a large object strikes a planet, the collision can eject debris containing microorganisms into space. These hardy life forms, protected within rock fragments, could potentially survive the harsh conditions of space for extended periods. Another possibility involves radiation pressure from stars pushing tiny organisms or organic molecules through space. This process, known as radiopanspermia, suggests that the light from stars could propel microscopic life forms across vast distances over millions of years. Some scientists have also proposed that intelligent civilizations might intentionally seed life throughout the galaxy, a concept called directed panspermia. While highly speculative, this idea suggests advanced beings could send microorganisms or the building blocks of life to potentially habitable worlds. Regardless of the specific mechanism, panspermia challenges our understanding of how life spreads and evolves. It raises intriguing questions about the potential for life to exist in seemingly inhospitable environments and the interconnectedness of life across cosmic scales. The harsh environment of space seems inhospitable to life, yet evidence suggests that some microorganisms might be capable of surviving these extreme conditions. Experiments conducted on the International Space Station have shown that certain bacteria and fungi can endure the vacuum, intense radiation, and temperature fluctuations of space for extended periods. One notable example is the discovery of Bacillus subtilis spores that remained viable after 6 years in space. These hardy microbes were found on the exterior of the Long-Duration Exposure Facility, a satellite deployed to study the effects of prolonged space exposure on various materials. This finding demonstrates the remarkable resilience of some microbial life forms. Furthermore, studies have identified extremophiles on Earth that thrive in conditions analogous to those found in space. These organisms, such as tardigrades, can withstand extreme dehydration, freezing temperatures, and high levels of radiation. Their ability to enter a state of cryptobiosis, essentially suspending their metabolism, allows them to endure seemingly lethal environments. Recent research has also explored the potential for microbial life in the upper atmosphere of Venus and within the subsurface oceans of icy moons like Europa and Enceladus. While not conclusive, these investigations highlight the growing scientific interest in the possibility of microbial life beyond Earth and underscore the need for further exploration and study of extraterrestrial environments. Scientists have devised several ingenious methods to test the plausibility of panspermia, the hypothesis that life could spread through space by hitching rides on asteroids or comets. One approach involves subjecting microorganisms to conditions mimicking those found in space and on other planets. Researchers have exposed various hardy microbes to vacuum, extreme temperatures, and intense radiation in specialized chambers. These experiments aim to determine if certain life forms could survive the harsh environment of space for extended periods. Some studies have even sent microorganisms to the International Space Station, exposing them to the actual conditions of low Earth orbit. Another line of investigation focuses on impact events. Scientists use high-speed guns to fire projectiles containing microbes into targets, simulating the extreme pressures and temperatures of asteroid impacts. This helps determine if organisms could survive both the ejection from one planet and the impact onto another. Astrobiologists also analyze meteorites for potential signs of past or present microbial life. They search for chemical signatures, fossilized structures, and organic compounds that might indicate biological processes. While these studies have not yet provided conclusive evidence for panspermia, they continue to expand our understanding of life's resilience and the potential for its interplanetary transfer. Panspermia, the idea that life could spread between planets and even star systems, opens up fascinating possibilities for the distribution of life throughout the universe. This concept suggests that simple life forms, such as bacteria or other microorganisms, might travel vast distances through space, potentially seeding life on distant worlds. Several mechanisms could facilitate panspermia. Asteroids or comets impacting planets could eject material containing microorganisms into space. These hardy life forms might survive the harsh conditions of interplanetary or even interstellar travel, protected within rock or ice. Another possibility is that cosmic dust particles could carry microscopic life forms through the vast expanses of space. If panspermia occurs, it could significantly increase the chances of finding life beyond Earth. Planets and moons that might not have the right conditions to generate life independently could still host life forms that arrived from elsewhere. This process could also explain potential similarities in the basic chemistry of life across different worlds. However, it is important to note that while panspermia is an intriguing concept, scientists have not yet found definitive evidence of its occurrence. The search for life beyond Earth continues, with researchers exploring both the possibility of indigenous life forming on other worlds and the potential for life to spread through panspermia. The discovery of extremophiles on Earth has significantly bolstered the concept of panspermia, the idea that life could spread throughout the universe by hitching rides on asteroids or comets. These remarkable organisms thrive in conditions once thought to be incompatible with life, such as extreme heat, cold, pressure, and acidity. Their existence expands our understanding of the potential habitats for life beyond Earth. Extremophiles demonstrate an extraordinary resilience to harsh environments, including those similar to conditions found on other celestial bodies. For instance, some microorganisms can survive in the vacuum of space and withstand intense radiation, two major challenges for interplanetary travel. This hardiness suggests that simple life forms could potentially endure the rigors of space travel, a key requirement for panspermia to be possible. Furthermore, the metabolic diversity of extremophiles hints at the possibility of life adapting to a wide range of extraterrestrial environments. From organisms that derive energy from chemical reactions in deep-sea hydrothermal vents to those that thrive in highly acidic conditions, these life forms showcase the remarkable adaptability of life. This versatility increases the likelihood that if life were to be transported to another world, it might find a way to survive and even flourish. The existence of extremophiles also extends the range of potentially habitable environments in our solar system and beyond. Moons like Europa and Enceladus, with their subsurface oceans, or Mars with its harsh surface conditions, now seem more plausible candidates for hosting life. By demonstrating that life can exist in extreme conditions on Earth, extremophiles have expanded our search parameters for extraterrestrial life and lent credence to the possibility of panspermia as a mechanism for life's dispersal across the cosmos. Organisms venturing into interplanetary space would encounter a host of formidable challenges. Foremost among these is the intense radiation environment beyond Earth's protective magnetosphere. Cosmic rays and solar particles can damage DNA and cellular structures, potentially causing mutations or death in living beings. The absence of gravity presents another significant hurdle. In microgravity, organisms experience physiological changes such as muscle atrophy, bone density loss, and altered fluid distribution within the body. These effects can lead to weakened immune systems and cardiovascular issues, making long-term space travel particularly taxing on biological systems. Resource scarcity is a critical concern for interplanetary travelers. The limited availability of water, oxygen, and food necessitates careful planning and advanced life support systems. Recycling and efficient use of resources become paramount for survival during extended journeys through the void of space. Psychological challenges also play a crucial role in interplanetary travel. The isolation, confinement, and extreme environment of space can lead to stress, anxiety, and interpersonal conflicts. For humans and potentially other intelligent species, maintaining mental health and group cohesion during long-duration missions is essential for success. Panspermia, the hypothesis that life can spread throughout the universe by traveling on space rocks or debris, would dramatically alter our perspective on life in the cosmos if proven true. This concept suggests that life might not have originated independently on Earth, but could have been seeded from elsewhere in the universe. If panspermia were confirmed, it would imply that life is far more resilient and adaptable than we currently believe. The ability of organisms to survive the harsh conditions of space travel, including extreme temperatures, radiation, and vacuum, would demonstrate an extraordinary capacity for life to endure and propagate. Furthermore, panspermia would indicate that life might be more common throughout the universe than previously thought. If simple organisms can travel between planets or even star systems, the potential for life to exist on numerous worlds increases significantly. This would suggest that the basic building blocks of life might be ubiquitous rather than a rare and isolated occurrence. However, while panspermia might make simple life forms more common, it does not necessarily imply that complex or intelligent life is widespread. The unique conditions on Earth that allowed for the evolution of diverse and complex organisms might still be relatively rare in the cosmos, preserving some aspects of life's distinctiveness in the universe. Cosmic dust consists of tiny particles floating through space, ranging in size from smaller than a bacterium to about the width of a human hair. These minuscule specks play a crucial role in the cosmos, influencing the formation of stars and planets. The creation of cosmic dust occurs through various processes in space. When massive stars reach the end of their lives and explode as supernovas, they release heavy elements into space. As these elements cool, they condense into solid particles, forming cosmic dust. Similarly, when smaller stars like our Sun enter their red giant phase, they shed their outer layers, which also contribute to the cosmic dust population. Another source of cosmic dust is the collision and fragmentation of asteroids and comets. As these celestial bodies collide or break apart, they release small particles into space. Over time, these particles can be further processed by radiation and impacts, altering their composition and size. Interestingly, cosmic dust is not just a byproduct of cosmic processes, but also a key ingredient in the formation of new celestial objects. It provides the building blocks for planets and serves as a catalyst for the formation of complex molecules in space, including some of the precursors to life as we know it. Cosmic dust plays a crucial role in the formation of complex organic molecules throughout the universe. These tiny particles, often no larger than a millionth of a meter, serve as miniature chemical factories in the vast expanse of space. As cosmic dust travels through different regions of the cosmos, it encounters various atoms and simple molecules. The surface of cosmic dust grains provides a unique environment for chemical reactions to occur. In the cold depths of space, These grains act as catalysts, bringing together different chemical species and allowing them to interact in ways that would be unlikely in the gas phase alone. The dust particles also shield newly formed molecules from harsh radiation, allowing more complex structures to develop and survive. One of the most intriguing aspects of cosmic dust is its ability to facilitate the formation of organic molecules, including some of the building blocks of life as we know it. Astronomers have detected a wide range of organic compounds in dusty regions of space, from simple molecules like methanol to more complex structures such as amino acids. These discoveries suggest that the ingredients for life might be more common in the universe than previously thought. As stars and planets form from collapsing clouds of gas and dust, these organic molecules can be incorporated into new celestial bodies. This process potentially seeds young planets with the chemical precursors necessary for the emergence of life, highlighting the profound connection between cosmic dust and the possibility of life beyond Earth. Cosmic dust plays a crucial role in the formation of planets and potentially in seeding them with the building blocks of life. These tiny particles, ranging from microscopic to millimeter-sized, are scattered throughout space and contain a variety of elements and compounds essential for life as we know it. As planets form from swirling disks of gas and dust around young stars, cosmic dust particles collide and stick together, gradually growing into larger bodies. During this process, the dust can deliver complex organic molecules, such as amino acids and nucleobases, which are fundamental components of proteins and DNA. These molecules have been detected in meteorites and comets, suggesting they are present in the cosmic dust that contributes to planet formation. Furthermore, cosmic dust can act as a catalyst for chemical reactions in space. In the cold, sparse environment of interstellar clouds, dust grains provide surfaces where atoms and simple molecules can meet and react, forming more complex compounds. This process may lead to the creation of prebiotic molecules, which could then be incorporated into forming planets. The delivery of water to planets is another potential role of cosmic dust. Some dust particles contain water ice or hydrated minerals, which could contribute to the water content of developing worlds. This water, along with the organic compounds, could create environments conducive to the emergence of life on newly formed planets. Scientists employ a variety of sophisticated techniques to study cosmic dust, both in space and in laboratories on Earth. One key method involves analyzing the light that interacts with dust particles. When starlight passes through cosmic dust, certain wavelengths are absorbed or scattered, creating a distinct spectral signature. By examining these spectral patterns, researchers can determine the chemical composition and physical properties of the dust. Space-based telescopes play a crucial role in this research. Instruments like the Spitzer Space Telescope and the Herschel Space Observatory have been designed to detect infrared radiation, which is particularly useful for studying cosmic dust. These telescopes can peer through dusty regions of space that are opaque to visible light, revealing hidden structures and processes. On Earth, scientists recreate cosmic dust in laboratory settings to study its behavior under controlled conditions. They use specialized chambers that simulate the extreme temperatures and low pressures of space. By observing how these artificial dust particles interact with light and other particles, researchers can better understand the processes that occur in distant cosmic environments. Another important approach involves the direct collection of cosmic dust. High-altitude aircraft and spacecraft have gathered samples of interplanetary dust particles in Earth's upper atmosphere. These tiny grains are then examined using powerful microscopes and other analytical tools, providing valuable insights into the composition and origin of cosmic dust throughout our solar system and beyond. Cosmic dust has emerged as a fascinating player in the story of Earth's early chemistry. These tiny particles, originating from comets, asteroids, and interplanetary debris, constantly rain down on our planet. Scientists have discovered that this extraterrestrial material contains a variety of organic compounds, including amino acids and nucleobases, which are fundamental building blocks of life. Analysis of cosmic dust particles collected from Earth's upper atmosphere and Antarctic ice has revealed a complex mixture of carbon-based molecules. Some of these compounds are similar to those found in meteorites, suggesting a common origin in the solar nebula. What makes cosmic dust particularly intriguing is its ability to survive atmospheric entry better than larger objects, potentially delivering intact organic molecules to Earth's surface. Laboratory experiments have shown that simulated cosmic dust can catalyze the formation of more complex organic molecules when exposed to conditions mimicking early Earth. This process, known as surface-mediated reactions, could have provided a pathway for creating prebiotic compounds necessary for life's emergence. Furthermore, the continuous influx of cosmic dust over billions of years would have ensured a steady supply of these potential chemical precursors. The discovery of ribose, a key component of RNA in carbon-rich meteorites, adds weight to the idea that cosmic materials contributed to Earth's prebiotic inventory. While not direct evidence, it suggests that similar processes could have occurred with cosmic dust. This interstellar connection opens up exciting possibilities for understanding the origins of life on Earth and potentially elsewhere in the universe. Cosmic dust plays a significant role in shaping the atmospheric chemistry of planets and moons throughout the universe. These tiny particles, ranging from microscopic to millimeter-sized, are constantly drifting through space and interacting with celestial bodies. When cosmic dust enters a planet's or moon's atmosphere, it can introduce new elements and compounds. This influx of material can catalyze chemical reactions, altering the existing atmospheric composition. For example, on Earth, cosmic dust contributes iron and other metals to our upper atmosphere, which can affect ozone chemistry and the formation of high-altitude clouds. On bodies with thinner atmospheres, like Mars or some of the moons of the outer planets, cosmic dust can have an even more pronounced effect. It can directly reach the surface, potentially influencing the chemistry of the soil and any existing water bodies. This interaction between cosmic dust and planetary surfaces can lead to the formation of complex organic molecules, which are crucial building blocks for life as we know it. Furthermore, cosmic dust can act as nucleation sites for cloud formation in planetary atmospheres. This process can influence weather patterns, climate, and the overall energy balance of a planet or moon. As we continue to study distant worlds, understanding the role of cosmic dust in atmospheric chemistry becomes increasingly important for unraveling the mysteries of planetary evolution and the potential for life beyond Earth. Cosmic dust holds valuable clues about the potential for life in distant star systems. These tiny particles, ranging from molecules to grains the size of sand, are scattered throughout space and carry a wealth of information about the chemical composition of their surroundings. By analyzing cosmic dust, scientists can gain insights into the raw materials available for planet formation and the possible ingredients for life as we know it. One of the most exciting discoveries from cosmic dust studies is the presence of complex organic molecules. These carbon-based compounds are the building blocks of life on Earth, and their detection in cosmic dust suggests that the basic ingredients for life might be common throughout the universe. Researchers have found amino acids, the fundamental components of proteins, in cosmic dust samples, hinting at the possibility of similar chemical processes occurring in other star systems. Furthermore, the study of cosmic dust allows scientists to understand the distribution of elements crucial for life, such as carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen, across different regions of space. This information helps in identifying star systems with the right chemical makeup to potentially support habitable planets. Additionally, cosmic dust analysis provides insights into the formation and evolution of planetary systems, offering clues about the conditions necessary for planets to develop and maintain environments conducive to life. The composition of cosmic dust also sheds light on the presence of water in other star systems. Water is a key ingredient for life as we know it, and its detection in cosmic dust particles suggests that the components needed for water formation are widespread in the universe. This knowledge expands our understanding of where we might find potentially habitable worlds and increases the possibilities for discovering extraterrestrial life. Cosmic dust, composed of tiny particles floating in space, plays a crucial role in the formation of complex organic compounds. These microscopic grains, often no larger than 1/1000th of a millimeter, act as miniature chemical laboratories in the vastness of space. When exposed to various forms of radiation, including ultraviolet light from stars and cosmic rays, the dust particles undergo remarkable transformations. The process begins when radiation interacts with the surface of cosmic dust grains. This interaction causes chemical reactions that alter the structure of simple molecules attached to the dust. As these reactions occur, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen atoms combine in new ways, forming increasingly complex organic molecules. Over time, these molecules can grow into more intricate structures, including some of the basic building blocks of life. One fascinating aspect of this process is its ability to occur in extremely cold and seemingly inhospitable environments, such as interstellar clouds. The dust grains provide a protective surface where molecules can form and evolve, shielded from the harsh conditions of space. This protection allows for the gradual development of complex organic compounds that would otherwise be unlikely to form or survive in the vacuum of space. The organic molecules created through these dust radiation interactions have been detected in various cosmic environments, from distant nebulae to comets in our own solar system. This widespread presence suggests that the ingredients for life might be more common throughout the universe than previously thought, highlighting the importance of cosmic dust in the potential origins of life beyond Earth. Discovering evidence of truly extraterrestrial genetic material would be a groundbreaking scientific achievement. To confirm such a finding, scientists would need to identify genetic structures fundamentally different from those found in Earth-based life forms. One key piece of evidence would be the presence of nucleic acids with a composition unlike DNA or RNA. These alien genetic molecules might use different base pairs or an entirely novel set of building blocks. They could potentially have a different sugar-phosphate backbone or employ alternative methods for storing and transmitting genetic information. Another indicator of extraterrestrial origin would be the discovery of amino acids or proteins with chirality opposite to that found in Earth life. All life on our planet uses left-handed amino acids, so finding right-handed amino acids in a potential alien sample would strongly suggest a non-terrestrial source. The presence of exotic elements in the genetic material could also point to an extraterrestrial origin. If the sample contained elements rare or absent in Earth-based life, such as silicon or arsenic incorporated into its fundamental structure, it would challenge our understanding of life as we know it and provide compelling evidence of an alien source. Extraterrestrial genetic material could differ significantly from what we find on Earth, reflecting the unique evolutionary paths and environmental conditions of alien worlds. While Earth life uses deoxyribonucleic acid and ribonucleic acid as its genetic foundation, extraterrestrial organisms might employ entirely different molecular structures to store and transmit genetic information. On planets with extreme environments, alien life might have evolved to use more stable molecules capable of withstanding intense radiation, extreme temperatures, or highly acidic conditions. These alternative genetic materials could potentially utilize different base pairs or even a completely different coding system from the 4-letter alphabet found in terrestrial DNA. Some scientists speculate that silicon-based life forms might exist, using silicon instead of carbon as the basis for their biochemistry. This could result in genetic material with fundamentally different properties and structures compared to Earth life. Additionally, extraterrestrial genetics might incorporate a wider range of elements, potentially using metals or other inorganic compounds in ways not seen in terrestrial organisms. The genetic code of alien life could also be more complex, possibly using a larger number of base pairs or a three-dimensional structure to encode information. This increased complexity might allow for greater genetic diversity and more efficient information storage, potentially resulting in organisms with capabilities far beyond what we observe on Earth. Scientists employ a variety of sophisticated techniques in their search for potential extraterrestrial genetic signatures. One primary method involves analyzing samples from meteorites and other extraterrestrial materials that reach Earth. These samples are carefully examined for the presence of organic compounds and potential biological markers that might indicate the existence of life beyond our planet. Another approach focuses on remote sensing technologies. Scientists use powerful telescopes and spectroscopic instruments to study the atmospheres of distant planets and moons. They look for specific chemical signatures that could suggest the presence of life, such as the detection of methane or oxygen in planetary atmospheres. Researchers also develop and utilize highly sensitive instruments designed to detect traces of DNA or other genetic material in extreme environments on Earth. These tools are tested in places like deep-sea hydrothermal vents or Antarctic ice sheets, which serve as analogues for potential extraterrestrial habitats. The goal is to refine these technologies for future space missions, enabling the search for genetic signatures on other celestial bodies. Additionally, scientists are exploring the possibility of alternative genetic systems that might exist in extraterrestrial environments. This includes investigating different chemical bases for genetic information, storage, and transmission, expanding our understanding of what alien life might look like at a molecular level. The discovery of extraterrestrial genetic material would revolutionize our understanding of biology, potentially rewriting fundamental principles we currently hold as universal. Such a finding would expand our definition of life itself, challenging the notion that DNA and RNA are the only possible carriers of genetic information. Extraterrestrial genetic material might reveal entirely new nucleotides or alternative molecular structures capable of storing and transmitting biological information. This could lead to breakthroughs in synthetic biology and inspire novel approaches to medicine and biotechnology. Scientists might uncover more efficient or resilient methods of encoding genetic instructions, opening doors to advancements in fields ranging from agriculture to human health. Furthermore, alien genetic material could shed light on the origins of life on Earth. If similarities were found between terrestrial and extraterrestrial genetics, it might suggest a common origin or support the theory of panspermia, the idea that life can spread throughout the universe via asteroids or other cosmic bodies. Conversely, radically different genetic systems would imply that life can arise independently under various conditions, dramatically increasing the potential for life elsewhere in the universe. The implications would extend beyond biology into philosophy and our place in the cosmos. Understanding alien genetics could provide insights into evolutionary pathways on other worlds, revealing how different environments shape the development of life. This knowledge would not only transform our view of biology, but also our perception of humanity's uniqueness in the universe. The discovery of extraterrestrial genetic material would be a watershed moment in human history, raising profound ethical questions that challenge our understanding of life and our place in the universe. One primary consideration is how we would interact with and study this alien genetic material. Scientists would need to establish strict protocols to prevent contamination, both to protect Earth's biosphere from potential alien microbes and to preserve the integrity of the extraterrestrial samples. The potential for creating hybrid organisms by combining alien and terrestrial DNA presents another ethical minefield. While such research could yield groundbreaking insights into the nature of life itself, it also risks unforeseen consequences and raises questions about the limits of scientific experimentation. Policymakers and ethicists would need to grapple with establishing guidelines for this unprecedented field of study. Ownership and access to extraterrestrial genetic material would likely become contentious issues. Nations, private companies, and scientific institutions might vie for control, potentially leading to conflicts over who has the right to study and potentially profit from alien DNA. This situation could exacerbate existing inequalities in scientific research and technological advancement. Lastly, the discovery of extraterrestrial genetic material would have profound implications for our worldviews and belief systems. It could challenge religious and cultural narratives about the uniqueness of life on Earth, potentially causing social upheaval. Ethical frameworks would need to be developed to guide public discourse and education about this revolutionary discovery, ensuring that society can adapt to this new reality in a thoughtful and responsible manner. The introduction of extraterrestrial genetic material to Earth's biosphere could have profound and unpredictable consequences. Such an event would be unprecedented in our planet's history, potentially triggering a new era of biological evolution and ecological change. One possibility is that the alien genetic material might be incompatible with Earth's life forms, unable to interact or replicate within terrestrial organisms. In this scenario, the impact could be minimal, with the extraterrestrial genes remaining inert or quickly degrading in our environment. However, if the alien genetic material was similar enough to Earth's DNA or RNA, it could potentially integrate into the genomes of existing organisms. This could lead to the emergence of hybrid life forms with entirely new traits and capabilities. These novel organisms might possess enhanced resilience, unique metabolic processes, or even previously unknown biological functions. The introduction of extraterrestrial genes could also disrupt existing ecosystems. New organisms or modified existing species might outcompete native life forms, altering food webs and potentially causing extinctions. Conversely, the alien genetic material could provide solutions to environmental challenges, enabling Earth's biosphere to adapt to changing conditions in unforeseen ways. While Earth's life forms use DNA and RNA, extraterrestrial genetic systems might be vastly different. Some scientists speculate that alien life could use alternative nucleic acids or even entirely different molecules to store and transmit genetic information. One theory proposes silicon-based life forms instead of carbon-based ones like those on Earth. Silicon can form complex molecules and might serve as a foundation for exotic biochemistry in environments very different from our planet. This could lead to genetic systems using silicon-containing compounds to encode information. Another intriguing possibility is that extraterrestrial life might employ a different set of bases or an expanded genetic alphabet. Earth life uses 4 DNA bases, but alien genetic systems could potentially use 6 or more, allowing for more complex and efficient information storage. Some researchers have even suggested that extraterrestrial genetic systems might not be based on discrete units like genes at all. Instead, they could use continuous or analog systems to store and transmit hereditary information, perhaps through complex molecular structures or even quantum states. These speculative ideas highlight the potential diversity of life in the universe and challenge our Earth-centric notions of biology. Studying extraterrestrial genetic material could revolutionize our understanding of biology and open up entirely new avenues in biotechnology. Alien life forms might utilize different genetic codes or even alternative biochemistries, potentially revealing novel ways to store and process biological information. This could lead to the development of more efficient or resilient synthetic organisms for various applications. Extraterrestrial genes might code for proteins with unique properties, such as extreme heat resistance or the ability to withstand high radiation levels. These traits could be invaluable for creating new medicines, industrial enzymes, or materials. Additionally, studying how alien life adapts to extreme environments could provide insights into designing organisms for terraforming or surviving in harsh conditions on Earth. The discovery of extraterrestrial life could also shed light on the origins of life itself, potentially revealing alternative pathways for the emergence of complex organisms. This knowledge could be applied to create artificial life forms with novel capabilities, pushing the boundaries of synthetic biology and bioengineering. Furthermore, alien genetic material might contain solutions to current challenges in biotechnology, such as more efficient energy production or advanced methods of carbon sequestration. By studying these alien systems, we could potentially develop groundbreaking technologies to address pressing issues like climate change and sustainable energy production. Cosmic rays are high-energy particles that originate from sources beyond our solar system. These particles, primarily protons and atomic nuclei, travel through space at nearly the speed of light. They come from various cosmic sources, including supernovas, active galactic nuclei, and even distant galaxies. When cosmic rays enter Earth's atmosphere, they collide with air molecules, creating cascades of secondary particles. These collisions produce showers of subatomic particles that rain down on the planet's surface. While Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere shield us from most cosmic rays, some still reach the ground and can interact with living organisms. The effects of cosmic rays on living organisms can vary. At low levels, cosmic radiation contributes to natural background radiation on Earth. However, at higher altitudes or in space, where there is less atmospheric protection, the impact becomes more significant. Astronauts in space are exposed to higher levels of cosmic radiation, which can damage DNA and increase the risk of cancer and other health issues. On the ground, cosmic rays can occasionally cause genetic mutations in living organisms. These mutations are typically harmless, but can sometimes lead to beneficial adaptations or harmful changes. Scientists study cosmic rays to better understand their effects on life and to develop protective measures for space exploration and high-altitude activities. Cosmic rays, high-energy particles from space, bombard Earth constantly. These energetic particles can penetrate living tissue and interact with DNA molecules. When cosmic rays strike DNA, they can cause changes or breaks in the genetic code. These alterations are known as mutations. Most mutations have no significant effect or are harmful to an organism. However, occasionally, a mutation can provide a survival advantage. If this beneficial mutation occurs in reproductive cells, it can be passed on to offspring. Over many generations, these advantageous mutations can accumulate, potentially leading to evolutionary changes in a species. The impact of cosmic rays on evolution is particularly notable in high-altitude environments and during space travel. At higher altitudes, the atmosphere provides less shielding from cosmic radiation, increasing exposure. This heightened mutation rate could potentially accelerate evolutionary processes in organisms living at high elevations. For life beyond Earth, cosmic radiation poses both a challenge and an opportunity. While it can damage organisms, it might also serve as a driving force for adaptation and evolution on other planets or during long-term space missions. Understanding the effects of cosmic rays on genetic material is crucial for predicting how life might evolve in different cosmic environments and for protecting future space travelers. Cosmic rays, high-energy particles from space, have been bombarding Earth since its formation. These particles can penetrate deep into our atmosphere and even reach the planet's surface. When cosmic rays interact with living organisms, they can cause mutations in DNA, potentially altering the genetic code. Research has shown that periods of increased cosmic ray activity correlate with higher rates of genetic mutations in various species. For example, studies on pine trees have revealed that their mutation rates increase during solar minima, when more cosmic rays reach Earth due to reduced solar magnetic activity. This suggests that cosmic rays play a role in driving genetic diversity over long periods. Furthermore, experiments conducted in laboratories have demonstrated that exposure to cosmic ray-like radiation can induce mutations in organisms ranging from bacteria to mammals. These mutations, while often harmful, can occasionally lead to beneficial adaptations that enhance survival and contribute to evolutionary processes. Some scientists propose that cosmic rays may have played a crucial role in the emergence and diversification of life on Earth. By continuously introducing genetic variations, cosmic rays could have accelerated evolution and contributed to the rich biodiversity we observe today. However, more research is needed to fully understand the extent of cosmic rays' influence on Earth's genetic landscape. Organisms have evolved various mechanisms to shield their DNA from the harmful effects of cosmic rays. These high-energy particles from space constantly bombard our planet, posing a threat to living beings. One primary defense is physical shielding. For many organisms, including humans, the Earth's atmosphere acts as a protective blanket, absorbing or deflecting a significant portion of cosmic radiation before it reaches the surface. At the cellular level, organisms employ sophisticated repair systems to fix DNA damage caused by cosmic rays that do manage to penetrate their defenses. These repair mechanisms can identify and correct mutations or breaks in the DNA strands. Additionally, some organisms produce specialized proteins that act as molecular shields, surrounding the DNA and absorbing the energy from cosmic rays before it can cause harm. Interestingly, some extremophiles, organisms that thrive in harsh environments, have developed extraordinary resistance to radiation. For example, the bacterium Deinococcus radiodurans can withstand radiation levels thousands of times higher than what would be lethal to humans. This remarkable ability is due to its highly efficient DNA repair mechanisms and unique cellular structure that protects its genetic material. Research into these natural defense mechanisms against cosmic radiation is not only fascinating from a biological perspective, but also has potential applications in space travel. Understanding how organisms protect their DNA from cosmic rays could help scientists develop better ways to safeguard astronauts during long-duration space missions, where exposure to cosmic radiation is a significant concern. Cosmic rays, high-energy particles that originate from sources beyond our solar system, could have significant implications for the development of life on other planets. These energetic particles, primarily composed of protons and atomic nuclei, constantly bombard planetary surfaces and atmospheres throughout the universe. On planets with thin atmospheres or weak magnetic fields, cosmic rays can penetrate deeper into the environment, potentially causing damage to organic molecules and living organisms. This increased radiation exposure could hinder the emergence or survival of life forms, particularly on the surface of such planets. However, cosmic rays might also play a more nuanced role in the chemistry of planetary atmospheres and surfaces. Some scientists speculate that cosmic rays could trigger chemical reactions in planetary atmospheres, potentially creating complex organic molecules that are precursors to life. This process, known as cosmic ray-driven chemistry, might contribute to the formation of prebiotic compounds on planets and moons throughout the galaxy. Additionally, cosmic rays could induce mutations in existing organisms, potentially accelerating evolution under certain circumstances. The impact of cosmic rays on potential extraterrestrial life highlights the importance of planetary magnetic fields and thick atmospheres in providing protection against this intense radiation. Planets with robust shielding mechanisms might offer more favorable conditions for life to emerge and thrive, while those exposed to higher levels of cosmic radiation could face greater challenges in supporting complex life forms. Scientists employ a variety of sophisticated techniques to study the effects of cosmic rays on genetic material in space environments. One key approach involves sending biological samples to space aboard satellites or the International Space Station. These samples, often consisting of cell cultures or small organisms, are exposed to the harsh radiation environment of space for extended periods. Upon return to Earth, researchers meticulously analyze these samples, looking for changes in DNA structure, mutations, and other genetic alterations. They use advanced sequencing technologies to compare the genetic material of space-exposed samples with control samples kept on Earth. This allows them to identify specific types of damage caused by cosmic rays and other forms of space radiation. Ground-based simulations also play a crucial role in this research. Scientists use particle accelerators to generate high-energy particles similar to those found in cosmic rays. These particles are then directed at biological samples in controlled laboratory settings. By precisely controlling the type and intensity of radiation, researchers can study its effects on genetic material in detail. Additionally, computer models and bioinformatics tools help scientists predict and interpret the complex interactions between cosmic rays and DNA. These computational approaches allow researchers to simulate long-term exposure scenarios and estimate the cumulative effects of space radiation on genetic material over extended periods, such as those experienced during potential long-duration space missions to Mars or beyond. Cosmic rays, high-energy particles from space, constantly bombard Earth, influencing our planet in various ways. These energetic particles, primarily protons and atomic nuclei, originate from sources like supernovas and active galactic nuclei. One potential benefit of cosmic ray exposure is its role in genetic diversity. As cosmic rays penetrate Earth's atmosphere, they can cause mutations in living organisms. While many mutations are harmful, some can lead to beneficial adaptations, potentially driving evolution and increasing biodiversity over long periods. However, the risks of cosmic ray exposure are significant. These particles can damage DNA and cellular structures, potentially causing cancer and other health issues in humans and animals. For astronauts and high-altitude airline crew members who experience higher levels of cosmic radiation, the health risks are more pronounced. Cosmic rays also pose challenges for technology. They can cause errors in electronic systems, affecting satellites, aircraft navigation, and even ground-based computers. This phenomenon, known as single-event upset, highlights the need for radiation-hardened electronics in space and aviation applications. Cosmic rays pose a significant challenge for space exploration, particularly for long-duration missions beyond Earth's protective magnetic field. These high-energy particles, originating from distant stars and galaxies, can penetrate spacecraft and interact with human DNA, potentially causing mutations and increasing the risk of cancer and other health issues. Understanding the effects of cosmic rays on DNA is crucial for developing effective strategies to protect astronauts during extended space missions. Scientists are studying how these particles damage genetic material and exploring ways to mitigate their impact. This research has led to the development of advanced shielding materials and techniques to reduce radiation exposure inside spacecraft. Moreover, this knowledge is driving innovations in medical treatments and preventive measures for astronauts. Researchers are investigating drugs and dietary supplements that could help repair DNA damage or enhance the body's natural defense mechanisms against radiation. Some scientists are even exploring the possibility of genetically modifying astronauts to make them more resistant to cosmic ray effects. As we plan for missions to Mars and beyond, understanding cosmic ray effects on DNA will be essential for designing spacecraft, planning mission durations, and selecting crew members. This knowledge will help space agencies balance the risks and benefits of exploration, ensuring the safety and well-being of astronauts while pushing the boundaries of human space travel. The galactic habitable zone refers to the region within our Milky Way galaxy where conditions are most favorable for the development and sustenance of life as we know it. This zone is significant because it represents the area where planets are most likely to have the right combination of elements and environmental stability to support living organisms. In the galactic habitable zone, stars are neither too close together nor too far apart. This spacing is crucial because it allows planets to form and maintain stable orbits without frequent disruptions from nearby stellar bodies. Additionally, this region contains a higher concentration of heavy elements necessary for planet formation and the development of complex life. The zone is also characterized by a lower frequency of potentially life-threatening events such as supernova explosions. These cosmic blasts can strip away planetary atmospheres and bombard surfaces with deadly radiation. By being situated in a relatively calm area of the galaxy, planets in the galactic habitable zone have a better chance of maintaining conditions conducive to life over long periods. Understanding the galactic habitable zone helps scientists focus their search for extraterrestrial life and potentially habitable exoplanets. It narrows down the vast expanse of the galaxy to areas where the likelihood of finding life-bearing worlds is highest, making the quest for discovering life beyond Earth more targeted and efficient. The galactic habitable zone represents a region within our Milky Way galaxy where conditions are most favorable for the development and sustenance of life as we know it. Stellar density and heavy element abundance play crucial roles in defining this zone. Stellar density affects the galactic habitable zone by influencing the frequency of potentially catastrophic events. In areas of high stellar density, such as the galactic core, stars are packed more closely together. This proximity increases the likelihood of disruptive events like supernovae, which can sterilize nearby planetary systems with intense radiation. Conversely, regions with lower stellar density offer more stable environments where life has a better chance to evolve and thrive. Heavy element abundance, also known as metallicity, is another key factor. These elements, forged in the hearts of stars and scattered by supernovae, are essential for forming rocky planets and complex organic molecules. Regions with higher metallicity are more likely to have the necessary ingredients for life. However, there is a balance to strike, as too high a concentration of heavy elements can lead to the formation of gas giants close to their stars, potentially disrupting the orbits of smaller, rocky planets in the habitable zone. The interplay between stellar density and heavy element abundance creates a sweet spot within our galaxy. This region, typically located in the galactic suburbs like our solar system, offers the right mix of stability and resources for life to potentially emerge and flourish. It is this delicate balance that defines the galactic habitable zone, making it a focal point in the search for extraterrestrial life. The galactic habitable zone, a region within our Milky Way galaxy considered most conducive to life, could significantly influence the potential spread of life through panspermia. This zone, typically located in the galaxy's middle regions, offers a delicate balance of factors that make it more favorable for the development and sustenance of life. In the context of panspermia, the theory that life can spread between planets or even star systems via microorganisms hitchhiking on space debris, the galactic habitable zone becomes particularly relevant. Stars within this zone are more likely to have planets with conditions suitable for life, increasing the chances that any transported microorganisms could find a hospitable environment. The zone's location also plays a crucial role in the panspermia process. It is situated far enough from the galactic center to avoid the intense radiation and frequent supernovae that could sterilize planets, yet close enough to benefit from the higher concentration of heavy elements necessary for planet formation. This positioning creates a higher density of potentially life-bearing planets, reducing the distances that microorganisms would need to travel between suitable worlds. Furthermore, the stability of star systems within the galactic habitable zone could allow for longer periods of undisturbed biological evolution. This increased time frame might enable life to develop sufficient complexity and resilience to survive the harsh conditions of space travel, thereby enhancing the viability of panspermia as a mechanism for spreading life throughout the galaxy. The galactic habitable zone plays a crucial role in guiding our search for extraterrestrial life. This concept refers to the region within our Milky Way galaxy where conditions are most favorable for the development and sustenance of life as we know it. Several factors contribute to the habitability of this zone. The abundance of heavy elements necessary for planet formation and the chemistry of life increases towards the galactic center, but so does the frequency of potentially life-destroying events like supernovae. The outer regions of the galaxy, while safer from these cosmic catastrophes, lack the necessary elements for complex life. The sweet spot lies in the galactic suburbs, much like our solar system's location. Here, stars are sufficiently far apart to allow for stable planetary orbits, yet close enough to provide the heavy elements needed for rocky planets. This region also experiences fewer extreme events that could sterilize entire solar systems. Understanding the galactic habitable zone narrows down our search for extraterrestrial life, focusing our efforts on the most promising areas of the Milky Way. It guides the selection of target stars for exoplanet surveys and influences the design of future missions aimed at detecting biosignatures on distant worlds. By concentrating on this cosmic Goldilocks zone, we increase our chances of finding environments where life might have taken hold beyond Earth. Earth's position in the Milky Way galaxy appears to be uniquely favorable for the development of life as we know it. Our planet resides in what astronomers call the galactic habitable zone, a region neither too close to the galactic center nor too far from it. This location provides a delicate balance of essential factors for life. One key advantage is our distance from the galactic core. The center of the Milky Way is a tumultuous place, teeming with intense radiation and frequent supernova explosions. These cosmic events can strip away planetary atmospheres and bombard surfaces with harmful radiation. Earth's position, roughly 26,000 light-years from the galactic center, shields us from the worst of these life-threatening phenomena. Additionally, our solar system's orbit around the galactic center takes about 225 million years to complete. This relatively stable orbit keeps Earth in regions of space with consistent stellar density, avoiding areas where close encounters with other stars could disrupt planetary orbits. Furthermore, this cosmic journey doesn't take us through the galaxy's spiral arms too frequently, where star formation and supernova are more common. Lastly, Earth's location allows for a rich abundance of heavy elements necessary for life. These elements, forged in the hearts of ancient stars, are more prevalent in our part of the galaxy compared to the outer regions. This abundance has provided the raw materials for Earth's formation and the subsequent development of complex life forms. The galactic habitable zone, spanning a vast region of our Milky Way galaxy, offers diverse environments that could support a wide array of life forms. In the inner regions of this zone, closer to the galactic center, planets might experience more frequent stellar encounters and higher levels of cosmic radiation. Life in these areas could evolve robust defense mechanisms against radiation damage, potentially developing unique cellular structures or advanced repair systems. Moving outward, the middle regions of the galactic habitable zone might provide more stable conditions, similar to those found in our solar system. Here, life could thrive in forms we might find familiar, with complex ecosystems and a rich biodiversity. The abundance of heavy elements in this region could lead to the formation of rocky planets with diverse mineral compositions, potentially giving rise to life forms with unique biochemistries. In the outer reaches of the galactic habitable zone, where stars are more widely spaced and metal content is lower, life might face different challenges. Planets in these regions could have fewer heavy elements, potentially limiting the complexity of life forms. However, this environment might also foster the evolution of life that relies on alternative biochemistries, perhaps based on elements more abundant in these outer regions. The varying levels of cosmic radiation, stellar density, and elemental composition across the galactic habitable zone could result in a fascinating spectrum of life forms, each adapted to its specific galactic neighborhood. From radiation-resistant organisms in the inner zones to exotic life forms in the outer regions, the diversity of life across our galaxy could be truly astounding. The galactic habitable zone concept suggests that life may be more likely to exist in certain regions of our galaxy than others. This zone is typically defined as the area where conditions are most favorable for the development and sustenance of complex life forms. In the Milky Way, the galactic habitable zone is thought to be a ring-shaped region located roughly between 20,000 and 30,000 light-years from the galactic center. This area strikes a balance between several crucial factors. It contains enough heavy elements for rocky planet formation, yet is not so metal-rich that gas giants would dominate planetary systems. The zone also experiences fewer supernovae and other potentially life-extinguishing events compared to regions closer to the galactic core. The implications of this concept for the frequency of life in the universe are significant. If the galactic habitable zone theory holds true, it suggests that life might be concentrated in specific areas of galaxies rather than evenly distributed. This could mean that the total number of life-bearing planets in the universe is lower than some earlier estimates suggested. However, it is important to note that the galactic habitable zone is a broad concept, and conditions can vary significantly within it. Factors such as the presence of nearby stars, local radiation levels, and the specific composition of planetary systems all play roles in determining habitability. The zone should therefore be considered a guideline rather than a strict boundary for the potential emergence of life. The galactic habitable zone and the cosmic origins of DNA are interconnected concepts that shed light on the conditions necessary for life to emerge and thrive in our galaxy. The galactic habitable zone refers to the region within the Milky Way where conditions are most favorable for the development of complex life. This zone is thought to be a relatively narrow band, located neither too close to the galactic center nor too far out in the galactic periphery. In the context of cosmic origins for DNA, the galactic habitable zone plays a crucial role. The formation of complex organic molecules, including the precursors to DNA, requires specific environmental conditions. These conditions are more likely to be met within the galactic habitable zone, where stars are neither too densely packed nor too sparse, and where the abundance of heavy elements is sufficient. The cosmic origins of DNA are tied to the processes of stellar nucleosynthesis and supernova explosions, which produce and distribute the necessary elements for life throughout the galaxy. These elements, such as carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen, are more readily available within the galactic habitable zone. This abundance of essential elements increases the likelihood of complex organic molecules forming and eventually leading to the emergence of DNA-based life. Furthermore, the galactic habitable zone provides a balance between the radiation levels needed to drive chemical reactions and the protection required for these molecules to remain stable. This delicate equilibrium is crucial for the formation and preservation of DNA and other complex organic compounds, highlighting the intimate connection between galactic structure and the potential for life to arise. The transfer of genetic information between star systems is a fascinating concept that challenges our understanding of life's potential spread across the cosmos. This process, known as panspermia, suggests that life could be distributed throughout the universe by traveling on space rocks or other celestial bodies. One possible mechanism for interstellar genetic transfer involves microorganisms hitching a ride on asteroids or comets. These hardy life forms could potentially survive the harsh conditions of space, protected within the rock's interior. When these objects collide with planets in other star systems, they might deposit their microbial passengers, potentially seeding life on new worlds. Another intriguing possibility is the idea of directed panspermia, where an advanced civilization might intentionally send genetic material or simple life forms to other star systems. This could be done using specially designed spacecraft carrying protected biological payloads, aimed at potentially habitable planets in distant solar systems. It's important to note that while these ideas are theoretically possible, we have not yet found evidence of life beyond Earth. The vast distances between star systems and the extreme conditions of interstellar space make the transfer of genetic information a challenging prospect. However, the discovery of extremophiles on Earth, organisms that thrive in extreme environments, has expanded our understanding of life's resilience and the potential for its survival in space. Interstellar objects like Oumuamua present a fascinating possibility for the transport of genetic material across vast cosmic distances. These celestial wanderers, originating from beyond our solar system, could potentially serve as vehicles for panspermia, the hypothesis that life can spread throughout the universe via spacefaring objects. As these interstellar visitors journey through different star systems, they might collect organic compounds or even microorganisms from one cosmic neighborhood and deposit them in another. The extreme conditions of space, including intense radiation and near absolute zero temperatures, could actually help preserve genetic material during its long voyage. Oumuamua, with its unusual elongated shape and unexpected acceleration, sparked intense scientific debate about its nature and origin. While it is unlikely that Oumuamua itself carried life, its discovery opened our eyes to the frequency of interstellar visitors in our solar system. This realization suggests that over the billions of years of our planet's existence, countless such objects may have passed through, each with the potential to deliver biological payloads. The role of interstellar objects in spreading genetic information remains speculative but tantalizing. If future observations reveal organic compounds or signs of microbial life on these cosmic travelers, it could revolutionize our understanding of how life propagates across the galaxy and potentially reshape our view of our own origins. Scientists have explored several intriguing ways that information encoded in light or other forms of radiation might influence genetic systems. One fascinating concept involves the interaction between electromagnetic radiation and DNA molecules. Research suggests that DNA can act as an antenna, capable of absorbing and emitting specific frequencies of light. This property could potentially allow DNA to receive and transmit information encoded in electromagnetic waves. Furthermore, studies have shown that exposure to certain wavelengths of light can trigger changes in gene expression. This phenomenon, known as photobiomodulation, involves the absorption of light by cellular chromophores, leading to alterations in cellular functions and signaling pathways. These changes can ultimately affect the activity of genes, potentially allowing external radiation to influence genetic systems. Another proposed mechanism involves the role of biophotons, which are ultra-weak light emissions produced by living organisms. Some researchers theorize that these biophotons might carry information between cells and even between organisms. If this hypothesis proves correct, it could provide a pathway for external radiation to interact with and influence genetic systems through a complex network of light-based communication. Quantum biology offers yet another perspective on how radiation might affect genetics. This emerging field explores how quantum phenomena, such as coherence and entanglement, might play a role in biological processes. Some scientists propose that quantum effects could allow for the efficient transfer of information from environmental radiation to genetic material, potentially influencing DNA structure or function in ways not yet fully understood. Directed panspermia is the hypothesis that life on Earth may have originated from microorganisms intentionally sent to our planet by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. This concept suggests that instead of life arising spontaneously on Earth, it was deliberately seeded from elsewhere in the cosmos. The idea of directed panspermia extends beyond simple biological seeding. Some scientists propose that it could serve as a method of interstellar information transfer. In this scenario, microorganisms could be engineered to carry encoded information within their DNA. This genetic material could potentially contain vast amounts of data, including scientific knowledge, cultural information, or even messages from the sending civilization. By utilizing living organisms as information carriers, a technologically advanced species could potentially overcome some of the challenges associated with long-distance space communication. Microorganisms are remarkably resilient and can survive in the harsh conditions of space for extended periods. They also have the ability to replicate and spread, potentially increasing the chances of successful information delivery. However, it is important to note that directed panspermia remains a highly speculative concept. While it offers an intriguing possibility for both the origin of life and interstellar communication, there is currently no concrete evidence to support this hypothesis. Scientists continue to explore various theories about the emergence of life on Earth and potential methods of communicating across the vast distances of space. Quantum entanglement is a fascinating phenomenon that occurs when particles become interconnected in such a way that the quantum state of each particle cannot be described independently. This peculiar connection persists even when the particles are separated by enormous distances. In the context of genetic information transfer, scientists have begun exploring the possibility that quantum effects might play a role in biological processes. Some researchers hypothesize that quantum entanglement could potentially allow for the instantaneous transfer of genetic information across vast distances in space. The idea is that if certain molecules within DNA or RNA could become quantum entangled, changes in one location could theoretically be reflected instantaneously in another, regardless of the distance between them. This could potentially lead to a form of faster-than-light communication of genetic information, though it is important to note that this concept remains highly speculative and has not been experimentally verified. While the notion of quantum biology is intriguing, it is crucial to approach these ideas with scientific skepticism. Further research and experimentation are needed to determine if and how quantum effects might influence genetic processes on a macroscopic scale. To confirm the possibility of interstellar genetic information transfer, scientists would need several key pieces of evidence. First, we would require proof that genetic material can survive the harsh conditions of space for extended periods. This would involve detecting intact DNA or RNA molecules on meteorites or other spacefaring objects that have traveled between star systems. Additionally, researchers would need to demonstrate that this genetic material remains functional after its interstellar journey. This could be shown by introducing the space-travel genetic information into living organisms and observing whether it can be expressed or replicated. Such experiments would need to be conducted under strictly controlled conditions to rule out contamination from Earth-based sources. Another crucial piece of evidence would be the discovery of genetic sequences in extraterrestrial life forms that closely match those found on Earth, yet cannot be explained by common ancestry or convergent evolution. This would suggest a shared source of genetic information across different star systems. Lastly, scientists would need to identify a viable mechanism for the transfer of genetic material between stars. This could involve the detection of microorganisms capable of surviving in space or the discovery of natural processes that can encapsulate and protect genetic information during long-distance space travel. These findings would provide compelling evidence for the possibility of interstellar genetic information transfer and could revolutionize our understanding of life's origins and distribution in the universe. Understanding interstellar information transfer could revolutionize our search for extraterrestrial life by expanding the scope and methods of our investigations. Currently, we primarily focus on detecting radio signals or identifying potentially habitable planets. However, advanced civilizations might use more sophisticated communication methods that we have not yet considered or developed. For instance, if we could grasp how information might be encoded in quantum states or transmitted through gravitational waves, we could design new instruments to detect these forms of communication. This could open up entirely new avenues for discovering intelligent life that may have been invisible to our current technologies. Moreover, understanding interstellar information transfer might help us recognize patterns or anomalies in cosmic phenomena that we previously overlooked. Natural events like pulsars or fast radio bursts could potentially be utilized by advanced civilizations for communication, and a deeper understanding of information transfer across vast distances might allow us to differentiate between natural and artificial signals more effectively. Additionally, this knowledge could inform our own attempts to send messages into space. By understanding the most efficient and durable methods of interstellar information transfer, we could design messages more likely to survive the journey across light years and be decipherable by other civilizations. This two-way approach to the search for extraterrestrial life could significantly increase our chances of making contact or being detected by other intelligent beings in the cosmos. Interstellar genetic information transfer is a fascinating concept that pushes the boundaries of our current technological capabilities. One speculative technology that could enable this process is the development of advanced nanoscale probes. These tiny machines could be designed to carry genetic information encoded in robust, radiation-resistant materials. The probes could be accelerated to a significant fraction of light speed using powerful laser arrays, allowing them to traverse vast interstellar distances within reasonable timeframes. Another potential method involves encoding genetic information into powerful, tightly focused radio or laser signals. These signals could be beamed across space using massive transmitter arrays, potentially reaching distant star systems. Advanced alien civilizations might possess the technology to intercept and decode these signals, extracting the genetic information contained within. Some scientists have proposed more exotic ideas, such as utilizing quantum entanglement to transmit genetic data instantaneously across vast distances. While this concept remains highly theoretical and beyond our current understanding of physics, it represents the kind of revolutionary thinking needed to overcome the challenges of interstellar communication. Lastly, the development of artificial wormholes, or the exploitation of natural wormholes, if they exist, could provide a shortcut for transferring genetic information across vast cosmic distances. This would involve creating or manipulating space-time itself to form a bridge between two distant points in the universe, allowing for near instantaneous transfer of data or even physical genetic material. Evolution on a cosmic scale operates through a process we might call cosmic natural selection. Just as biological evolution favors organisms that are best adapted to their environment, cosmic evolution favors structures and systems that are stable and can persist over long periods. In the early universe, simple atoms like hydrogen and helium formed. Over time, these atoms collected into vast clouds, which eventually collapsed under their own gravity to form the first stars. These stars acted as cosmic furnaces, forging heavier elements through nuclear fusion. When massive stars exploded as supernovae, they scattered these newly created elements across space. This enriched material then formed new generations of stars and planets, with increasingly complex chemical compositions. Some of these planets developed conditions suitable for life, leading to biological evolution. In this way, cosmic evolution set the stage for the emergence of life and intelligence. On an even grander scale, galaxies and galaxy clusters have evolved over billions of years. Smaller galaxies merged to form larger ones, while the expansion of the universe has influenced the distribution of matter on the largest scales. This ongoing process of cosmic evolution continues to shape our universe today. The search for universal patterns in the evolution of life has intrigued scientists for decades. Observations from Earth's diverse ecosystems and the study of evolutionary processes have revealed several compelling pieces of evidence suggesting that certain patterns might be universal. One key indicator is convergent evolution, where unrelated species develop similar traits in response to similar environmental pressures. This phenomenon has been observed across vastly different habitats on Earth, from the streamlined bodies of sharks and dolphins to the camera-like eyes of humans and octopuses. Such recurring adaptations hint at the possibility that life elsewhere might follow comparable evolutionary trajectories when faced with similar challenges. Another piece of evidence comes from the study of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in conditions once thought inhospitable to life. These resilient creatures, found in environments ranging from deep-sea hydrothermal vents to acidic hot springs, demonstrate the remarkable adaptability of life. Their existence suggests that life could potentially evolve and thrive under a wide range of conditions, even on other planets with seemingly harsh environments. The universality of certain biochemical processes also points to potential patterns in life's evolution. All known life on Earth shares common features such as DNA-based genetic information and protein-based cellular machinery. While alternative biochemistries are theoretically possible, the ubiquity of these fundamental processes on Earth raises the possibility that they might be universal building blocks for life elsewhere in the cosmos. Astrobiologists employ a range of techniques to search for signs of convergent evolution in potential extraterrestrial life. They start by studying the fundamental principles of life on Earth, looking for traits that have independently evolved multiple times in different species. These traits, such as eyes, wings, or photosynthesis, suggest adaptations that might be universally beneficial for survival. One key approach involves analyzing the chemical signatures of distant planets and moons. Astrobiologists use powerful telescopes and spectrometers to detect the presence of certain molecules in the atmospheres of these celestial bodies. They look for biomarkers such as oxygen, methane, or other organic compounds, which could indicate the presence of life processes similar to those on Earth. Another method focuses on studying extreme environments on our own planet. Places like deep-sea hydrothermal vents, Antarctic dry valleys, or highly acidic lakes serve as analogues for the harsh conditions that might exist on other worlds. By examining how life adapts to these extreme environments, astrobiologists gain insights into the potential forms and functions of extraterrestrial organisms. Astrobiologists also use computer models to simulate the evolution of life under different planetary conditions. These models help predict what types of adaptations might arise in various environments, guiding the search for specific features or chemical signatures that could indicate convergent evolution on other worlds. Through these diverse approaches, astrobiologists hope to identify universal patterns of life that transcend the specific conditions of Earth, bringing us closer to understanding and potentially recognizing life beyond our home planet. Cosmic factors could significantly influence evolutionary outcomes across different worlds, potentially leading to surprising similarities despite vast distances. Galactic and stellar environments shape planetary conditions, which in turn affect the development of life. The composition of a planet's parent star determines the elements available for life to emerge and evolve. Stars with similar metallicity might produce planets with comparable chemical makeups, providing the building blocks for analogous biochemistries. This could result in convergent evolution on a cosmic scale, with life forms on distant worlds independently developing similar traits or structures. Cosmic radiation, including gamma-ray bursts and supernovae, could act as a universal driver of genetic mutations. These energetic events might trigger comparable evolutionary responses on different planets, pushing life to adapt in parallel ways. For instance, the development of radiation resistance or repair mechanisms could be a common trait among organisms across the galaxy. Gravitational influences from parent stars and neighboring planets could also play a role in shaping evolutionary pathways. Planets with similar masses, orbits, and day-night cycles might foster the evolution of creatures with comparable circadian rhythms, sensory organs, or locomotion methods. While the specific forms of life would likely differ, the underlying principles governing their evolution could be remarkably similar across the cosmos. Understanding cosmic evolution provides crucial insights into our search for intelligent life in the universe. As we unravel the grand story of how the cosmos has changed over billions of years, we gain valuable clues about where and when life might emerge. Cosmic evolution reveals the formation of heavy elements necessary for life as we know it. These elements, forged in the hearts of stars and scattered by supernovae, became more abundant over time. This knowledge suggests that the potential for life increased as the universe aged, narrowing our search to star systems of a certain age and composition. The study of galaxy formation and evolution also informs our search. We now know that galaxies like our Milky Way, with stable environments conducive to life, took billions of years to develop. This understanding helps us focus on mature galaxies when looking for potential alien civilizations. Furthermore, cosmic evolution sheds light on the development of planetary systems. By studying how planets form and evolve around different types of stars, we can identify the most promising candidates for hosting life. This knowledge guides our search towards planets in the habitable zone of stars similar to our Sun, increasing the chances of detecting signs of extraterrestrial intelligence. Cosmic biological evolution is a fascinating concept that extends the principles of evolution beyond Earth to the entire universe. One intriguing theory suggests that life might progress through distinct cosmic stages, each more advanced than the last. The first stage could involve simple, microbial life forms spreading across planets and moons within a solar system. These hardy organisms might travel on asteroids or comets, seeding multiple worlds with basic life. As these microbes adapt to various environments, they could evolve into more complex multicellular organisms. The next stage might see intelligent life emerging on different planets, developing technology and beginning to explore their local space. This could lead to the colonization of nearby planets and moons, creating a multi-world civilization within a single star system. Some scientists speculate that such civilizations might eventually harness the total energy output of their home star, becoming what is known as a Type II civilization on the Kardashev scale. The most advanced stage of cosmic biological evolution could involve life spreading across multiple star systems and even galaxies. These highly evolved beings might develop ways to manipulate space-time, create artificial worlds, or even engineer entire solar systems to suit their needs. At this level, life could become virtually indistinguishable from the fundamental forces of the universe itself, potentially influencing cosmic events on a grand scale. Cosmic evolution provides a broader context for Earth's evolutionary history, extending our understanding far beyond the confines of our planet. This expansive view reveals that the processes shaping life on Earth are intricately connected to the evolution of the entire universe. The elements that form the building blocks of life on Earth were forged in the hearts of ancient stars. These stars, through their life cycles and explosive deaths, scattered these elements across the cosmos. Our planet, along with every living thing on it, is quite literally made of stardust. This realization connects Earth's biological evolution to the grand narrative of stellar evolution. Furthermore, cosmic evolution highlights the importance of celestial events in shaping Earth's history. Asteroid impacts, for instance, have played crucial roles in Earth's evolutionary timeline, most notably in the extinction of the dinosaurs. These cosmic interventions have dramatically altered the course of evolution on our planet, demonstrating that Earth's evolutionary story cannot be fully understood in isolation from the broader universe. The concept of cosmic evolution also introduces the possibility of life elsewhere in the universe. If the same physical laws and chemical processes that led to life on Earth are universal, then life might be a common outcome of cosmic evolution. This perspective challenges us to consider how unique or common Earth's evolutionary path might be on a cosmic scale. Cosmic evolution, the grand process of change and development across the universe, suggests an astounding potential for diverse forms of life beyond Earth. As the cosmos has matured over billions of years, it has created increasingly complex structures and systems from simple atoms to intricate galaxies. This progression implies that the ingredients and conditions for life might be widespread throughout the universe. The diversity we observe on Earth, with its myriad of life forms adapted to various environments, hints at the possibilities that could exist elsewhere. Cosmic evolution has produced a vast array of planets and moons with different compositions, atmospheres, and energy sources. These varied conditions could foster life forms unlike anything we've encountered, perhaps based on alternative biochemistries or thriving in environments we once thought inhospitable. Furthermore, the concept of cosmic evolution challenges us to broaden our definition of life itself. The universe might harbor entities that do not fit our carbon-based, water-dependent model of life, but still exhibit characteristics of self-organization, reproduction, and adaptation. This could include life forms based on silicon, ammonia, or even more exotic substances we have yet to consider. The implications of cosmic evolution extend beyond biology to the potential for technological civilizations. If life is a natural outcome of cosmic processes, then intelligence and technology might also be common developments. This raises the possibility of diverse alien cultures and civilizations, each shaped by their unique evolutionary paths and cosmic environments. The anthropic principle is a fascinating concept in cosmology that addresses the apparent fine-tuning of our universe for life. It suggests that the fundamental constants and laws of physics we observe are precisely calibrated to allow for the existence of intelligent life, specifically human life. This principle relates to cosmic origins of life by proposing that our universe must have the properties necessary for life to develop. If any of these fundamental constants were even slightly different, the universe as we know it could not exist and life would be impossible. For instance, if the strength of gravity were marginally stronger or weaker, stars would not form properly, and the essential elements for life would not be created. The anthropic principle ties into the idea of cosmic origins for life by implying that our existence is not a mere coincidence, but a result of a universe finely tuned for life. It suggests that the conditions necessary for life to emerge were present from the very beginning of our universe, encoded in its fundamental structure and laws. However, it is important to note that the anthropic principle does not explain why the universe is the way it is. Instead, it highlights the remarkable coincidence that our universe seems perfectly suited for life, raising profound questions about our place in the cosmos and the nature of reality itself. Cosmic fine-tuning refers to the precise balance of physical constants and laws that allow our universe to support complex structures, including life as we know it. These fundamental parameters, such as the strength of gravity, the mass of elementary particles, and the rate of cosmic expansion, appear to be set at specific values that enable the formation of stars, galaxies, and ultimately, habitable planets. If any of these constants were slightly different, the universe might not have developed in a way that could support life. For instance, if the force of gravity were marginally stronger, stars would burn out too quickly to allow life to evolve. Conversely, if it were slightly weaker, stars might not form at all, leaving the universe a cold, dark expanse of diffuse gas. The delicate balance extends to the properties of subatomic particles and the forces that govern their interactions. The mass ratio between protons and electrons, for example, allows atoms to form stable structures. If this ratio were different, chemistry as we know it might not exist, making the emergence of life impossible. This apparent fine-tuning has led some to suggest that our universe is somehow primed for life. However, it is important to note that while these observations are intriguing, they do not necessarily imply intentional design. Scientists continue to explore various explanations, including the possibility of a multiverse where our universe is one of many with different physical constants, potentially explaining why we observe these specific life-supporting values in our particular cosmic realm. The laws of physics exhibit several intriguing examples of what appears to be fine-tuning. One of the most striking is the cosmological constant, which determines the expansion rate of the universe. If this constant were even slightly different, our universe would either expand too rapidly for stars and galaxies to form or collapse back in on itself. The precise value it holds allows for the existence of cosmic structures and ultimately life as we know it. Another example is the strength of the strong nuclear force, which binds quarks together to form protons and neutrons. If this force were just a few percent weaker, atoms beyond hydrogen would not be stable, preventing the formation of complex elements essential for life. Conversely, if it were slightly stronger, stars would burn out too quickly to support the development of life. The ratio of the electromagnetic force to gravity is also finely balanced. If gravity were stronger relative to electromagnetism, stars would be smaller and burn out much faster. A weaker gravitational force would result in stars too cool to support complex chemistry and life. The neutron-proton mass difference is another crucial parameter. If it were much larger, all protons would decay into neutrons, making atoms impossible. If it were much smaller, nuclear fusion in stars would be inhibited, preventing the production of heavier elements. These examples of apparent fine-tuning continue to intrigue scientists and philosophers, sparking debates about the nature and origin of our universe. The anthropic principle offers a fascinating perspective on the relationship between life and the fundamental properties of our universe. This principle suggests that the very existence of intelligent observers like ourselves places constraints on the nature of the cosmos we inhabit. It proposes that the universe must have characteristics compatible with the emergence of life, otherwise we would not be here to observe it. This concept has profound implications for our understanding of life's potential cosmic origins. It raises the possibility that the fundamental constants and laws of physics in our universe might be fine-tuned to allow for the development of complex structures, including living organisms. For instance, if the strength of gravity or the nuclear forces were slightly different, stars might not form or produce the elements necessary for life as we know it. The anthropic principle also encourages us to consider the possibility of a vast multiverse, where our universe is just one of many with different physical properties. In this scenario, we naturally find ourselves in a universe capable of supporting life, while countless others might exist that are inhospitable to life. This perspective shifts our view of life's origins from being a local phenomenon to potentially being intertwined with the very fabric of cosmic existence. However, it is important to note that the anthropic principle does not provide a direct explanation for the origin of life. Rather, it offers a framework for understanding why our universe appears so remarkably suited for life and prompts us to explore the cosmic conditions necessary for life to emerge and thrive on a universal scale. The anthropic principle has faced several significant criticisms since its inception. One major critique is that it suffers from circular reasoning. Critics argue that the principle essentially states that the universe must be compatible with our existence because we exist to observe it. This, they contend, does not actually explain anything or provide new insights. Another criticism is that the anthropic principle is unfalsifiable and therefore unscientific. Because it deals with the entire observable universe and potentially multiple universes, it cannot be tested or disproven through conventional scientific methods. This has led some to dismiss it as more philosophy than science. Proponents of the anthropic principle respond to these criticisms in various ways. They argue that the principle is not meant to be an explanation in itself, but rather a framework for understanding the apparent fine-tuning of the universe. They contend that it helps explain why the fundamental constants of nature seem so precisely calibrated to allow for the existence of complex life. Defenders also point out that the anthropic principle has predictive power. For example, it correctly anticipated the discovery of the triple alpha process in stellar nucleosynthesis, which is crucial for the formation of carbon. They argue that such predictions demonstrate the principle's scientific value, even if it cannot be directly tested in the traditional sense. The concept of a multiverse and the anthropic principle are intricately connected, offering fascinating insights into the origins of life and our place in the cosmos. The multiverse theory suggests that our universe is just one of many, possibly infinite, universes existing simultaneously. Each of these universes might have different physical laws, constants, and initial conditions. The anthropic principle, in its simplest form, states that the universe appears fine-tuned for life, because if it were not, we would not be here to observe it. This principle becomes particularly relevant when considering the multiverse. In a vast array of universes, each with different properties, it is inevitable that some will have the right conditions for life to emerge. We find ourselves in such a universe not because it was designed for us, but because it is the only type of universe in which we could exist. This connection between the multiverse and the anthropic principle offers a potential explanation for the apparent fine-tuning of our universe without resorting to design or purpose. It suggests that the emergence of life, while perhaps rare on a cosmic scale, becomes almost inevitable given a large enough number of universes. Our existence, then, is not miraculous, but rather a natural consequence of cosmic diversity. The implications of this idea extend to our understanding of the origins of life. If countless universes exist, each with its own set of physical laws, the conditions necessary for life as we know it might be replicated or even surpassed in other realms of the multiverse. This concept expands our perspective on life's potential and challenges us to consider forms of existence that might be vastly different from our own. The anthropic principle challenges our understanding of life's uniqueness on Earth by suggesting that the universe's fundamental constants and laws appear fine-tuned for life to exist. This principle proposes that if these constants were even slightly different, the universe as we know it, including life, could not have formed. Considering this principle, we might conclude that Earth's life-supporting conditions are not mere coincidence, but a necessary outcome for observers like us to exist. This perspective raises intriguing questions about the potential rarity or abundance of life elsewhere in the universe. If the anthropic principle holds true, It could imply that life-supporting environments like Earth are exceedingly rare. The precise balance of factors such as our planet's distance from the Sun, its size, magnetic field, and atmospheric composition might be difficult to replicate elsewhere. This would suggest that Earth and its life forms could indeed be unique or extremely uncommon in the cosmos. However, the anthropic principle also allows for the possibility of a vast multiverse, where countless universes exist with varying physical laws and constants. In this scenario, our universe might be one of many where life-supporting conditions emerged. This interpretation could mean that while Earth-like conditions are rare in our universe, life itself might be common when considering the entire multiverse. The anthropic principle offers a fascinating perspective in our quest to find life beyond Earth. This concept suggests that the universe must have properties that allow life to develop simply because we exist to observe it. When applied to our search for extraterrestrial life, it encourages us to look for conditions similar to those that fostered life on our own planet. This principle leads us to focus on habitable zones around stars, where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist on a planet's surface. It also directs our attention to stars similar to our Sun, as we know these can support life as we understand it. The anthropic principle reminds us that the chemical elements necessary for life as we know it must be present, guiding us to look for planets with similar compositions to Earth. However, the anthropic principle also cautions us against being too Earth-centric in our search. While we must start with what we know, we should remain open to the possibility of life emerging under conditions vastly different from those on Earth. This balance between familiarity and openness is crucial in our cosmic exploration. Ultimately, the anthropic principle serves as both a guide and a philosophical framework in our search for life. It helps us narrow down the vast cosmos to the most promising candidates, while simultaneously reminding us of the potential for unexpected discoveries that could reshape our understanding of life itself.